Facebook.
So we could always turn that down. No, we can't.
My mic is still being picked up.
Two. Hello there. Wagwan. People looking at our ugly mugs on that picture, Mark.
We's famous.
We are.
Yo, people, how is it going?
Evening.
Welcome to the Sample Wars Challenge.
The War of Samples. Aren't you supposed to say awooga?
Awooga, abandoned ship.
Yeah, that's what
ship.
Craig Charles says because he's fucking cool.
I'm the girl.
Awooga.
I don't.
Sorry to any Scousers that might be watching.
You can be Craig Charles. I'll be the girl.
I'll be Craig Charles.
Craig Charles.
Yeah.
Awooga.
Awooga.
So, people, how is your Wednesday going? This is the first Wednesday of October. It is Sample Wars time.
Woo. Yeah, Sample Wars. Hello. So I was checking if there was any echo on the mic.
So, people, let me just get my ass over to YouTube where I can watch the stream. There we are, we've got one person watching on thingy right now.
Hello, one person watching on thingy right now.
Right, so I suppose we should... Awooga!
Awooga!
Awooga! Let's smash some robots!
I can't think of any robot names. I think Colonel Thing, was it?
Oh, yeah, Sergeant Bash.
Sergeant Bash!
Sergeant
Now you're
Bash,
set. Now you're talking. Sergeant Bash, man. Sergeant Bashman was the reggae version. DJ skills and everything. Let's see that. Fade it out. See you later. So that was the actual theme for Robot Wars we did there. So all copyright. That's going to get us pulled off of Facebook.
Yeah.
Now.
Well, I don't think that.
No, that's what they're looking for. Theme tunes from 1990s crap television.
Really? Just
yeah,
that?
Yeah.
That?
That's what they're hunting for. That's it.
Yeah.
You know, Chris Liberator.
Yeah.
He had a set pulled because he played Blankety Blank.
Never.
Yeah.
Oh
Fuck me. Dropped Blankety Blank mid set. Pulled like that.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Can you believe that?
Yeah.
Chris Liberator can't play Blankety Blank.
And
he's got the check button pen to prove it as well. It was actually on there.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Amazing. But anyway.
Welcome to Sample Wars, people.
Hello.
This is where we all get together and we all do something in Ableton.
Oh yeah, you can see Ableton now. Look, there it is. So that's my Ableton track. You can see on there. I'll just use the mouse that is on the blue mouse so you can see it. I've got basically nested tracks. That's drums, percussion, bass. But they're all groups. You can see that little circle. That means there's a group. So that just means I can control the whole lot from within one group, basically. So that's how I separate things. Drum. I'll just do it all the time. And I've got 8 rows on my launch pad, 8 things on me pads and things, you know, and all.
It's all in 8.
It's all in 8. So just go with it.
It's all in 8.
Oh, and the colours as well. The colours: red, yellow, green, orange, blue. Those are basically the colours you get. You know, in stationery shops, you get those little taggy things that you mark. That's what all these are along here. And I just go like red, gold, green, because, you know, and then orange, blue, and then start again. And it just means I know where I am. So when I'm playing live, I can just go, red column, I know that's the kicks. I know that that's that and stuff. Okay. So what, have you got any samples yet, have we, Mark?
I don't think so.
We haven't actually had any samples sent in.
No, not at all.
Just suggestions.
I'm trying to find
Or
the
just
comments.
suggestives.
Yeah, apparently vocals from my ball shaving.
Okay.
So that'll be fun.
Yeah, we'll have to get the video off and sample from that. We'll have to
Yeah,
choose things from that. So it could be quite slow going tonight, but we can always make it from what they suggested.
Yeah.
And we have got old samples. I don't know, actually, no, we did try to use all the samples, didn't we, every time?
Yeah. And
that's it. So you're
breakbeat
slacking,
and
yeah.
in the key of F.
Breakbeat. So what, was
key
it
of F.
147 BPM I saw as well?
That was fourth in the list. So
Was
if you want to include that, then
Okay.
yeah, please go ahead. Anyway, so who have we got in the building at the moment? We have Kazan 303. Jen is in the building. Stephen
Hey.
Stickney's in the building. Johnny Jock Stand. How
Yeah,
is
man.
it going, people? Right. So yeah, if you wanna, so I guess we'll.
So yeah, should we just stick a breakbeat in?
Yeah,
I mean, for
do
me,
it.
a breakbeat
Breakbeat.
is a kick on the one and then
Yeah,
a 5
yeah.
and the 11 on the snare or something.
Slam a breakbeat.
A bit
in
like.
there.
Oh, hang on, I've got my kick mega rack in there. Ooh. I've got this thing called a mega rack, and it's really simple. You look it up online. You can put 127 samples in a single slot on drum racks, basically, and you can fill them all up, and then use a dial to dial through the whole lot. So you basically got on each pad you've got a selection of 127 kicks, and I put all my favourite kicks basically into an instrument.
Can somebody give me some feedback on the sound, please? Thank you very much.
Not actual feedback, like ooh, like Hendrix.
Okay, so somebody says, "Hey, brother, turn the mics down or turn the music down or the Vox up. Can't understand you all over the music."
There's no music playing at the moment. That was just a theme tune.
Yeah.
That was proper loud because it was a mastered track. So
Give
we're
us a chance.
hitting at 0 at the minute. I'm looking at the peak meter there, and it's hitting at 0. So if you want anything more than that, I'm not smashing my vocals like a Megadeth.
No, we may just need to pull the vocals down.
That's the vocals
down.
up there. I've
track
got a
down.
little fader here anyway. So
Right. So
Anyway,
that was some feedback.
where's that kicks thing then? Oh, here we go. Drum racks. So techno kick and snare mega. It says techno, but I mean breakbeat. It doesn't matter, does it really? So we're dropping that in now, and there it is. And like you got 2 kicks there and a snare, 2 snares, but it's more than 2 kicks and 1 snare. So I can hit it with that. What I'm going to put a velocity thing into Ableton just to make it permanent velocity, because I don't want to mess about too much of velocity on my kicks with the velocity, and that just means everything's going to come in at like, no matter how hard I hit it, it's still going to hit pretty loud. Right, so anyhow, so you got kick there. It's actually a bit loud. That's a bit like you only want your kicks coming in at about 11 really to start with. Ish.
Jennifer Stevens says she's going to send something in. What key? Apparently the
F.
the masses chose F sharp.
Oh, F sharp.
F sharp, yes. F sharp. There was some other words before it, but F sharp was basically where we are with that.
I like this. I'm just going to use this as a marker. This is a place marker. So it's going to write in a basic breakbeat in a minute. We're not going to get too flash. And then one there, and then get some snares on the go. And like I say, you can change that snare to whatever.
Can we
And
make
kick.
this window slightly smaller?
We could do that, yeah.
That's it. That's brilliant. There we go.
There you go.
Bang on.
We'll get rid of the theme tune now. No, I'll leave it there. Make it tiny. Anyway, so that's not bad. It's a place marker. But that for me is that you can actually enable it now. You can view. Do you know you can view 2 MIDI clips at the same time? Let's get rid of the I/O. We don't want to see where we're going. So you can actually view the contents. Hang on. Double click on the MIDI clip so you can see it. So there's the kit. That's the snare alone. But if I click on that and highlight both of them, you can see both of it now. So you can see where the kick and the snare are in relation to each other in 2 different MIDI clips, which is really good.
That is really good.
But that's your basic breakbeat. I mean, you can mess about. You might want to, like, I don't know, double that. So you know, you could double the length of that and make it. If you just click one of these.
Stop us if you hear something you like.
What's that like? Do-do-do. Maybe that. So now we've got a bit of variation, not much. So get some hi-hats in there before it starts to really... And that's to end up turning this down, because it's quite, you know, you don't want to be too loud with everything to start with, because you run out of headroom. Then we're already at -5, which is like nearly 6, which is what you have for mastering. So you got to... We're getting there.
Morgan says, do you ever use clip groove options, Warren?
Clip groove, yeah, I do actually use grooves. I've actually got this one I use a lot, which tends to be, I call it Hip Hop 1 basically, but it's 80% timing, 10% velocity. It's not much of a groove, but it just gives it that little bit of swing. So I've always got it selected, and for me that kind of gives you that bit of swing. And I generally put it on the snares mainly. Like I don't often groove my kicks. We'll groove the snares and the
Oh, Jen, if you're listening, Jen Stevens, give us a bass line. Give us a growly bass line.
Yeah.
Oh, really growly bass line. Like, I know you said you wanted to put some samples in, so yeah. Give us
I don't know if you're interested.
Bass line.
I know I might have said this before, but I've got an isotope stutter edit basically on the kick drum track, or on the snare and kick track. So every time I use, you can see my hands hitting the Akai pads. All 18 of these are 18 different rolls. So I got and you've got snares at the bottom.
It's basically Warren's version of a Chaos pad, but it's
yeah.
more locked
but it's more like
tempo. You know, it's you.
And you can see how these things working on it. If you look at the this right bit on here, this one does a slowdown to it.
I can do this with the 707, by the way, people. It's called Scatter on the 707.
I've got a filter on it as well, so I can do like rolling and that.
So
anyway, so that's that.
That's isotope stutter edit.
Yeah, enough of a plug there, but that's custom. That's none of the racks you get on. The racks on isotope stutter edit. Bear with it, because every single one of them is too flaming loud, and it just makes everything like just. You know, you don't want that. So every single one you've got to go into it and turn the gain down, which is really annoying. I don't know if anyone else uses stutter edit and has found that, but it's ridiculously loud compared to what it's getting fed. And
Weird.
And everything, there's no sort of, even if you gain stage it down a little bit going in, whatever. But it's difficult to get it to balance up. I think it's because it's supposed to be on the whole track. It's a DJ tool, so it's supposed to be used a bit like a Chaos
pad, yeah. And you just separate it out from the drums.
I just use it on my kicks and snares, so I can do rolls, and everything else sort of goes in. I can fade out. Obviously, I've got a filter on every track, so if you get rid of it's got the hi-hats. I can fade the hi-hats in and out and give them some reverb, delay and stuff, and with these. But that's all hardwired all the time, so I never have to put a plug-in in. I've always got a filter on every single one of my tracks, so if I want to filter it in and out, it's already there, because you're always going to need a filter on a track, aren't you?
Yeah.
And I've also got it set. I don't know if you know this as well. It's another quick one. This filter here, if you take a look at the on-off button there, when I take the filter off, the on-off button comes. Hang on, is it? No, it isn't that one. Maybe on this one. Yeah. So on the auto filter on here, you can see on this button here, it's got a green dot on it. So as I turn it on, that turns it on and off basically, and you basically set if you look at the MIDI mapping for this here, this one here is 1 and 127. So when it's on 0, it doesn't do anything. But when it's on 1, it turns on. And that's cool because it means that it doesn't colour the sound, because I believe that these plugins colour the sound when they're not being used. So I like
Jen says, baseline come in, how many bars?
as many as you want, like, I don't know, two bars or something like that, or
Four.
or four.
Four.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 with a little bit at the end.
Yeah, even just a bit of variation. And when I say 2 bars, I mean one bit that goes one bit and one bit,
Yeah. Oh, right, yeah, I get where you're coming from.
Because I can always use a second bar as the end of the first.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think samples, like, so all I need with a sample is 2 bits that are different, a variation and variation. So one for the first bit, one for the first turnaround, and then one for the next turnaround.
So, Jen, as much as you want to send us, honey.
Yeah. I'm just waffling on. I don't see many people. I don't go out much these days.
No, lockdown and all that, isn't it?
Funny.
Tony Duncan's just joined the party. How is it going, fella? He says, love Ableton. Yeah.
Yeah, Ableton's good. I love it. I've been using it since 2.
Really?
Version 2.
Jesus Christ.
So you say you want to use Ableton, everyone's saying use everything else. The person you share studio space with the most uses fucking Ableton. Get Bitwig if you want, but I won't have a clue what's going on.
Honestly, it's so similar. It's so similar.
Yeah, but I mean, I've already invested
time
and effort and years and graft
into
getting this. So it's going to do exactly what Bitwig does.
Yeah.
I mean, I know how to use it anyway. I'm not going to start learning new tricks now. So yeah, so we've got a little groove going.
So Morgan says, I've got a 2-bar dirty loop using notes F sharp and E. Brilliant, send it over. Please put it into the... There is a post up in the Unsigned Review Live playlist. I'm going to tag Jen. Oh, I'm doing this as Warren, so... Don't forget, we've got a bass line on the way. There we go. Thankfully, me and Warren share a lot of friends, so I can tag them both.
It'll be fine.
Oh no, Tony says I'm going to work, unfortunately. Oh, that kind of sucks.
That does suck.
Although I've been at work today and yesterday, it was horrible. It was such a shock to the system, you wouldn't believe it. I like that. Sounds like a transformer.
Yeah, it's just a bit of resonance on the Ableton filter. It's just a stock Ableton filter.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. And like, again, on this one, like you say, you can see it's the
Automation.
actual plugin itself is turned on because it's a grouped plugin, but you can get macros. So the macro basically just goes to the only thing I want to control, which is that one knob frequency. Yeah. But the little bit underneath that is this little twat here, which is one, like, because MIDI notes go from 0 to 127, so 0 is off on this case, and anything from 1 to 127 is on.
Yeah.
So basically, when I turn that like that all the way back this way, it's off, and then it doesn't turn on until I turn it to 1.
Yeah.
And off it goes, and then I've got a filter sweep down to the bottom.
Yeah.
And depending on what instrument it is, I might have a filter sweep going different ways. I think on the bass one, I've also got a beat repeat. So a beat repeat is my backup for my.
Okay, we have coming your way.
So but again, the repeat again turns off when it's not being used. And that beat repeats for when Reddit breaks down or makes things go really loud like it sometimes does. And what we've got is we've got a folder on this other PC that's actually on this PC that's linked to that one over LAN, which is how we're getting the screen across on LAN using NDI source, which is really cool. So you can send one computer to another computer. Wicked. What we got? Let's have a look.
Coming in.
Okay, get rid of the groove folder a minute, and here's my folder. Sample Wars Challenge. Dirty noise.
Yeah.
Is this a bass line?
Get it in there.
Let's get it in there.
Get it in there.
Stick it right in there.
It's right in there. Get right up.
Right, let's just make sure we're peaking a bit too much, so we want to take them down a bit. Actually, no, we'll turn it down. We'll mix as we go.
Okay, Jen, can you send us a variation?
Well, you can do, or I could just go like this. So you go you stick a warp marker, right? This is a really good warp markers on all the notes basically, and you can see it's pretty much locked on the groove. She's done a really good job.
Yeah, that's really good.
It's exactly what you want. You always want it right at the end because that tells you where the last bit is, and then you just go slice to new MIDI track. Select warp marker, and you can basically make a little sample player of all those notes on there.
Yeah.
Delete the original track, and then play it like a keyboard, or whatever, or just rearrange it even, so you get. How about do this bit? So the last bit sounds like a cool bit. So what we do is do a. Two of those. I'm going to keep it simple. So that was a bit of a boring bit. And then we got that little. Alright, so now we've got a variation. Without even having one.
Yep.
You like? It's
yep.
Good, isn't it? Little trick. So yeah, slice to MIDI and just put another one at the back.
Don't stop one. There. Send
us anything else in.
Send us whatever you like.
I won't have you doing something twice, so there's no point because I can do that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, good point. I agree.
So the little turn, like I say, the turning around bit at the end, I'll use that at the end and then do a less exciting bit for the first turnaround bit, and then Bob's your mother's brother. Right, so 147 dirty noise.
This is from Morgan.
Let's see what it sounds like on its own in a minute. Let's just kill those off.
Loop it, stick a tantra over it.
Was I seeing if it's in key?
Daz wants to see a bumhole pic, so as a closer, Daz, just for you, I'll pull my pants down and stick my butthole next to the camera. It's almost a wub.
So there's more there. So there's 6 tones outlet. See? Listen to it on its own. Minute. And then when it was like 6 tones below, it might be in harmonic. But that is 6.
Apparently they're F sharp and E, but yeah.
Yeah.
They don't quite sound right.
Listen. Do. That's right. You go 6 tones up. Exactly. Like when you tune your guitar in.
Yeah.
Or here. Let's put some distortion on that bass, and then we would hear it then.
I was going to say that.
Bring out some of the harmonics. I'm going to use my favourite one at the moment, which is Manny Thingy Distortion from Way.
Yeah, with your samples, try and get them as loud as possible.
Is that Mark?
No, but like, you know.
Don't want to go too bass distorted with it, because it's breakbeat. I don't know, I'm a bit of a sort of a dubby sort of.
Oh, well, I was going to leaning in towards dubstep with the wub.
It is, yeah. But does everyone agree that that's in the same pitch now, that one and that?
I think we're all agreed. Are we all agreed? I think we can say we're all agreed.
Yeah. Let's pull some of that distortion back. Let's try it in a different. We're going to try this in a different warp mode now, because when you pitch things up, this is in beats mode. Let's try tones. No, that's bad.
Professor Dick DeBeat says, "How you guys doing? We're pretty good. We're about half hour into 25 minutes into the show. We have some drums, a bass line from Jennifer Stevenson, Genocide.
I'm liking textures at the moment.
Yeah, and we are working with something from Morgan Juniper.
I'm reluctant to put too much This is what I like. It's Tantra. This is Dimitri Sanchez Tantra, and it's
Just
fucking
makes
amazing.
things sounds lovely.
A certain psytrance or trance psychedelic music
Just-
producer I know uses it, right? And he actually makes a whole track, and he'll bounce it and then put Tantra over it and just turn it down a little bit and have it just giggling about underneath it, and
I
it
don't blame
fills
him.
the whole track.
I don't blame him. I'd do the same.
But it is quite heavy, so you got to kind of like pan it back and forth a bit. Let's get that.
Give it some beans.
Actually, that's quite nice, isn't it? It's like talking, isn't it?
Think we're being trolled, but I'm not sure.
That's all right. I like being trolled. Is he under a bridge? All the best trolls live under bridges.
we've got some Twitch people in, but like monoobs.
Monoobs, yeah, monoobs.
And it seems to be a thing. A lot of people on Twitch are doing it. Anyway, we've just picked up a few Twitch viewers. Welcome, Twitch viewers.
Is that like a tick? Yeah, I suppose it is.
Oh, we've been raided on Twitch.
Raided?
Yeah, brilliant.
Oh, wicked.
That means somebody has chucked all of their viewers over onto us.
No.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, they're going to see shit here. We're just making music. We're basically, if you've just been chucked in from some other server, we're basically not from.
Oh, this is all from the Golden Shrimp Guild.
Shrimp.
This is for a group of people that I played for a couple of weeks back on Twitch. My first proper Twitch.
Oh, right.
So welcome, Daniel Kushner. I believe you're one of these people. Anyway, we don't mind being trolled. We kind of like being trolled.
It's nice. But yeah, basically we're just making music, but from what people send in, they just send in samples as we go along. We put it into a folder which is on an internet computer and on my Ableton computer, which never goes on the internet.
No.
And it's just land up to the other. Never ever connect use your computer. I got so many people I know that use computers. And they say, "Oh, my computer's fucked. Can you put Ableton on?" And like, don't use anything for anything else than making music, because that's precious, man.
Yeah.
Turn the internet off. Put your DAW on it. Some VSTs, sample folders.
Off you go.
And leave it. And have a LAN connection to another computer that's dirty. And is a slag.
Yeah.
A dirty slag computer
your porn
that you
computer.
use to play your porn on.
Yeah. Download illegal films.
Download,
not that we do any of this
put
here.
Your Azores views on it.
Yeah. Torrents and
And the Onion.
The Onion for the dark web. Yeah. Anyway, that's not us.
So anyway, it's nothing to do with us. But that's it. So, but never ever put your nice computer. This computer, I've installed Windows 10 on it about 2 years ago. It must be about 18 months, 2 years ago. I've not had to do anything with it. No problems at all.
Yeah, don't hook it up to the internet. Get a dirty computer.
That's it.
Get a dirty computer.
Right, so we got any more samples coming in? And we got the Dirty Noise one, which has now got Dimitri Sanchez's.
See, that just makes it sound lovely, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's before it. All right, let's get it.
So, if you have any samples for us, people, chuck them over to us any way you can. I guess you can.
Or
send
even
them
ideas,
to
whatever
me.
ideas are on the thread. Let's have a look at the other ideas on the thread. There must be something on it. What about these porn? This ball shaving.
Yeah, well, I've got that up. How are you getting that on there?
How are we going to get that on there? Easy.
Go on in.
Basically,
what we're trying to do now is I've got my ball shaving video up here on this computer, and we're going to sample some audio off onto this one to use, because it was one of the... Anyway. Someone suggested sperm samples. Jennifer Stevens says, what samples do we need? Anything.
Anything.
Anything. Because, like, see what we just did with Morgan's line? It didn't quite fit. We stuck a Tantra over it, and it sounds fine now. Looks like Warren's about to get jiggy with some cables.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's just getting that off there. I might have to go with that. So if you play that, where does it come out? When you
comes
play
out of here.
Out of there.
Yeah.
Okay. So we need a. Can you find a headphone socket on the back of the telly?
Yeah.
Actually, no. Put it into your phone. On your phone.
Yeah, I can do that.
If you put it on your phone, and I can record it into your. I'll put it in the first one with the drums going on. No, I can't put it on.
Do that.
Oh shit. Oh no, I know what to do. Yeah, go in here, obviously. So have a look. Where the drums go.
We're looking for the video of me shaving my balls.
Okay, do you want to sit in that over here? Look and do it.
Yeah.
Because it's a bit closer. I've only got that
Got
nice
it. Got it.
length on there. And that's on number 1.
Don't want that
So we're
one
going to
yet.
put this in my vocal track. So I'm opening up the vocal track, setting up the I/O. I got a 16-in 8-input sound card. So
Right, it should be coming through.
basically, going to put that on 1. Enable it. Play it now.
It's playing.
Okay. Am I getting anything?
Let me just make sure it is actually playing.
Hang on. There you go. So that's coming through. That's coming through there as well. So you turn yours up.
That's like this is loud
So
as
as
I
it
can
goes?
go.
Yeah, we're on.
Are we on?
Mm-hmm.
Are we live?
We are indeed live.
Oh God, what are we doing, Mark?
Wow. Something really stupid.
This might be a bit noisy,
In lockdown.
Oh yeah, it will
should
be.
we set up a scene?
but we're going to put a utility on there just to
You were
crank up
bored,
the.
You didn't know what to post,
Yep.
and
That's
then
better.
you were like, oh, I wonder if I can get 303 likes if I offer this live stream shaving my balls.
I thought there's no way I'm going to get 303
No,
likes.
what he really thought was, if I put this up, everyone put this up, everyone put this up, 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 everyone like it, put this up, everyone like it, put this up, everyone
Amy
like it,
will love
put this
this.
up, everyone like it, put this up, everyone like it, put this up, everyone like it. Put this up, everyone put this up, everyone put this up, everyone put
Fucking.
Where are you live from, Mark?
Purely acid claim.
Go to, oh, get you, what,
Are
you've
you
done the main
recording?
page?
I've gone
No,
balls
just
deep.
all that is
balls deep for a
Excuse the
ball
pun.
shaving.
Oh, that's not that one, is it?
Yeah.
All that is me messing about with. I've got a beat repeat on the
Yeah.
vocals, so whatever gets sent into the vocals, I can
Right,
basically.
you want to record?
Anything, yeah, let's just record a few bits then. Let's have this on its own. Let's stop all clips and then just record something to that. Go for it.
Yeah, this is going to be a whole thing.
All right,
a
we're in.
whole
A
thing.
whole thing.
Yeah, we're on.
Are we on?
So I'll just record
We're
this
live.
flat at the minute. We'll just
We
get
are
some.
indeed
Oh
live.
God,
Good
what are we
bits.
doing, Mark?
Wow. Something really stupid by the look of it.
In lockdown, should we set up a scene?
Should we set up a scene yet
In
again?
lockdown,
It'd be nice
you
if we
were
could just use some
bored,
words
you
from the
didn't know what
first
to
bit. 'Cause then
post.
it's like.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
don't
then
need to
you
use
were
whatever
like,
happens.
I wonder if I can
303
get
comes up.
303
You've got a bit of you-
likes
you've got a
off
bit of
this
Amy on
live
there.
stream
Yeah.
shaving my balls.
I thought there's no way I'm going to get 303
No, what he
likes.
really thought was, if I put this up, everyone like it.
Yeah.
All right, we got 3 people watching at the
It's gonna
moment.
be, well, okay,
Incidentally,
let's,
people, 12,000 of
watching
you,
at the moment.
12,000, no,
Okay,
1,200 people of you have watched me shave my nuts.
I said
They are
that I would shave my
smooth
balls
as you
online
like
if
right
I got
now.
303 likes. Foolishly thinking that there's no fucking way
Some
I'm
little
going to
bloke
get
from,
303 likes.
I don't know
Like,
where he's
not
from.
in the
Watched me shave my
slightest.
nuts because
Where are
he's
you
been
live
trying to
from,
threaten
Mark?
me on
Purely acid.
Go to,
my
oh,
Outlook
you, what,
Express.
you've done the main
Oh, really?
page?
Yeah,
I've
saying
gone
I've seen
balls deep
videos
as
of
well.
you
Balls
relieving
deep for
yourself.
ball shaving.
And
Really?
that's
So
obviously how I
people,
get my kicks.
can you all hear
Oh,
us?
Shave my
Josh
nuts.
Green in the place, Darren Cole in the
So,
place,
and he
Paul
said that, you know, he's
Andrews,
gonna show
Jay
his video to everybody.
Dimitri.
Oh,
How's
nice.
it going?
And I
So
thought, save me
basically,
doing
Do
that.
it. Yeah, right, do it. Dig hard enough,
I'm
you can find
gonna.
videos of me.
You doing that now already?
well,
Dip down, dip down.
Do you think you've got enough ammo there? It's a bit blowing.
We got a little bit of professionalism here.
that's not us. That's not us the entire night either.
All right, well, that's a minute
So,
and
yeah,
30.
welcome
That'll
to
do, yeah. So we've
Bullshit.
got a bit of that now, so we can leave that and get rid of that. We've now got some audio here. So let's see
And
what
this
that
is how you
sounds
do
like.
business in the studio, people. Off a phone.
Whole thing.
Yeah,
Man,
we're on.
I got to
we
get
on?
that.
Yeah, we're on. Yeah,
Who
we're
is
on.
that breed?
Yeah, we're on. 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 Yeah, 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 we're on. Yeah, we're on.
3 likes, boy. 3 likes for my balls.
I don't know. There's no.
Like a bug in the back, do you know what I mean? So that's sort but you can
Yes.
make a best bet. Now that's just like what we need to do
Yes.
now is see if we can do that thing with let's just take set 1 here, right? So we've got 1 here and we've got that vocal.
Yeah, this is gonna be a whole thing.
See if we can get it to like
Yeah, this is gonna be a whole thing.
All right, we're
A
in.
whole thing.
see that's a nice little loop there. Check this.
Yeah, this is gonna be a whole thing.
All right, we're
A
in.
whole thing.
Yeah, this is gonna be a whole thing.
All right, we're in.
A whole thing.
Yes!
thing.
Love it, love love
So
it.
we've got
love
that
it.
one there. So then we've got that one. Nice. This is how I work with it anyway. This is what I do with. Let's get rid of the sends because no one cares what the sends are doing.
Well,
So
we've
to
got
duplicate
13
that-
people on Twitch watching us. Welcome to all our Twitch massive.
So I'm going to go to 3 and see what I can get out of this next line.
Whole thing.
Yeah, we're on.
Whole thing.
Yeah, so I'm going to get rid of that bit there. Hang on. Oh no, undo. If you press play while you're dragging a warp marker, it just does really mental things.
Whole thing.
See, I can get that on right on the 2.
Whole.
Oh, see, I did it again. Look. See, if you press play before you finish letting go of a warp marker, it just goes whoop.
Whole
Whoop.
thing.
Goes whoop. Goes goes whoop.
See, if
Goes
we, hang on a minute.
Whole thing.
Yeah, we're on.
Whole thing.
I want to get that maybe that bit there a bit quicker. So I'm gonna.
Whole thing.
Believe.
That's good there. I'm
we
gonna
have-
try and bring Mark's vocals right back up to. That's no good. Beep. Maybe put you got to put an anchor in sometimes, just to stop it from stretching too much.
We have
Right.
something from Jennifer Stevens again.
Nice.
Whole
We have some more
thing.
noise. Whole thing.
Yeah, we're on.
Yeah,
Whole thing.
That's got that. Yeah, we're on. It's
Ooh,
coming a bit quicker
yeah.
now.
Whole thing.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're on.
Whole thing.
I will put put something to get the blowiness out of that stuff.
Oh, hello.
It's not too.
Whole thing.
Let's just see if we can get another. Let's see if we can. Sometimes I try to fill it up to the 8, but let's just get a few.
Whole thing.
And we got the next one now. See what we can get from the next snippet.
Morgan Juniper, if you hop over to YouTube, you
We're
can,
live.
you get all the
We are indeed.
comments.
Are we on?
Mm-hmm.
Are we on?
Mm-hmm.
Are we on?
Mm-hmm.
We're live.
We are indeed.
Are we on?
I think that's. It's, you're almost like singing to a beat. Here. It's like So we sing to talk to a metronome on this show. Yes, let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I did it a bit.
Are we on?
Mm-hmm.
We're live.
We are indeed live.
Are we on?
Mm-hmm.
We're live.
We are indeed.
Sounds like someone snorted fucking coke.
Are we on?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
We're live.
Jen's giving us a pad
We are
as
indeed
well.
live.
Are we on?
Mm-hmm.
We're live.
We are indeed live.
That's not too bad. We're already live. So let's chop it. If it gets like too, because I want to get all 3 of you on there if I can.
Are we on?
What's the next one?
Something really stupid. Seeing it again. Seeing it.
Free loads.
I thought it.
Yeah.
Right, we got 3,
Let's
4. I would shaving my balls on. I would shaving my balls online. I said that I would shaving my balls online. I said that I would shaving my balls online. I said that I would shaving my I would shaving my balls online. I said that I would online. I said I would shaving my balls online. I said.
So it works. So amazing how many different ways it can actually make a rhythm, innit? When you repeat something like that.
Yeah.
It started from where it was, which is.
I would shaving my balls online. I said.
I might just pull that. Can you see the syllable there? Look, it's just a little bit out, so I might just try and pulling that in.
Yeah. At your
I would shaving my
discretion,
balls
engineer.
online. I said.
No, that's actually shit.
I would shaving my balls online. I said that I would.
That's it. So we've got a bit of the shaving ball because we're running up. We only want to go to 8 really.
I would.
8 different samples at the most. I want to get the shaving the balls bit.
Foolishly thinking that there's no fuck likes. Yes.
You got to
Oh,
get three
but you
in
might-
there somewhere.
So people, can you all hear
Oh, yeah.
Me
So many
tree.
people.
me tree? In the
Oh, no.
Where's oh, there we go.
Down, dip down,
That.
down, dip down, down, dip.
Are you doing that now? Are you doing that now already? Wow.
Dip down, dip
Yes, yes.
down, dip down,
Down.
These are some of the best samples I've ever worked
Now
with.
already?
down, dip down, down, dip down, dip down,
She's saying that deep too quickly, see? So we get the down on the 1,
down, dip
and that on the 2. Or 53.
Just gonna
so
send Amy a little message. Hey, honey, we definitely are remixing your voice in a track that we're making tonight. Get back to me. Oh.
That does sound a little bit like a scratch.
Oh.
Hang on, listen a bit. Yeah. I might put that little there at back.
Okay, we gonna.
All right. What else we got here?
We got to employ
That's actually what Oliver was saying. Let's just check how
we got to employ a
that's like a scratch.
hang
on, let me get this C
By the way, people, the samples will be available for this later on, possibly next week. I will post all three up. The first one, Who Does Collab Is Anyway, Sample Yeep Challenge, and the Sample Wars. Please keep your samples coming. Try and get them to us any way you can. We transfer link. Yeah, go.
We got to employ a little bit.
A bit too slow on the back end.
We got to
So just basically looking at the front ends of these transients. Oh shit. And moved it wrong. And just judging by eye. Do you think when how long like Norman Cook took to make those beats actually go in sync by using maths and moving like with an Akai sampler and working Liam Howlett?
No, he just cuts them individually.
He does cut them individually, but he still has to like to get shrink them like
yeah.
To get them.
We got to employ a little bit. We got to employ a little bit.
So you like beats warping a voice like there's not even a rhythm, making it into a rhythm.
Yeah.
You want a bit of 303 in there? Would you say 303?
Yeah. At some point in there is mention of 303.
Was it right at the beginning, wasn't it?
Yeah. I don't think so.
Right
The Fixer has said, "What program are you using?" This is Ableton. I'm just gonna go make a coffee. Warren, do you want a drink?
What time?
Yeah, cup of tea, please, mate. 2 sugars, nice and strong.
Seeing it again.
Lockdown, you were bored.
Yep.
And then.
So where's that 303 bit?
Yeah, we're on.
Are we on?
Later on then.
Let's
For people watching, I would shave my balls online.
Oh, you've done the main page.
So people, Dimitri.
And I thought of maybe making rhythmical vocals out of Bristolian accents. I've got to be honest with you.
So yeah, well.
Professionalism here.
Balls deep for a ball shave.
Oh, you've done the main.
I'm gonna get 303 likes.
Ah, there you go, 3039.
I'm gonna get 303 likes. Like, there's no fucking way I'm gonna get 303 likes. Like, there's no fucking way I'm gonna get 303 likes. I'm gonna. There's no fucking way.
Alright, let's get that right to the. That is on it actually, that's not too bad.
There's no fucking way I'm gonna get 303 likes. Like, there's no fucking way I'm gonna get 303 likes. Like, there's no.
Whoop.
There's no fucking way I'm gonna get 303. There's no fucking way I'm gonna get 303 likes.
If it starts to wobble like that, you can also put it onto Pro Warp and that'll take away the bits.
There's no fucking way I'm gonna get 303 likes. Like, no, there's no fucking way I'm gonna get 303 likes. Like,
I might chop the end off actually. Well, chop it off. I'm going to use a clip loop on the volume and then just
like,
so that's likes there, so I'll get rid of that bit there and do a little bit of a slope on it so it sort of fades out.
There's no fucking way I'm gonna get 303 likes.
And as it's a bit abrupt, you can also put another clip loop because I've always got delays on my sends and put a bit of delay on it maybe. But at the end, when it's playing along with me, it sounds a bit abrupt still, I think. But just putting that bit of delay on that last abrupt syllable that you've chopped off the rest of it off.
There's no fucking way I'm gonna get 303 likes. There's no fucking way I'm gonna get 303 likes. There's no fucking way I'm gonna get 303 likes.
Yeah, not liking that either. What I'm going to do, though, I'm going to go back to my original plan. And, alright, turn that volume thingy back off. So what you could do for this one, you could use a bit of something else and chop it up.
There's no fucking way I'm gonna get 303 likes. Like, no, there's no.
Or maybe pull that one back to there. To actually there. If you press Alt and move, you can move it without being stuck to the grid.
There's no fucking way I'm gonna get 303 likes. Like, no, there's no fucking way I'm gonna get 303 likes. Like, no.
Maybe just a like. Let's try that. Move that all the way back to there. And I'm gonna put it on Complex Pro because that will iron out all the shit. It just makes it a little bit, maybe complex, makes it a bit quieter.
There's no fucking way I'm gonna get 303 likes. Like, no, there's no fucking way I'm gonna get 303 likes.
Now we got the 303 in then. Brilliant. Okay. So now what we got now then? Okay.
This is gonna be a whole thing.
A whole thing.
This is gonna be a whole thing.
A whole thing.
This is gonna be a whole thing.
A whole thing.
This is gonna be a whole thing.
A whole thing.
This is gonna be a whole thing.
A whole thing.
This is gonna be a whole thing.
A whole thing.
This is gonna be a whole thing. This is gonna be a whole thing. A whole thing.
Yeah, we're on.
A whole thing.
Yeah, we're on. Yeah, we're on.
A whole thing. A whole thing. A whole. We on? We're live.
We are indeed live.
Are we on? We're live.
We are indeed live.
Are we on? We're live.
We are indeed live.
Are we on? We're live.
We are indeed live. I would shaving my balls online. I said that I would shaving my balls online. I said that I would shaving my balls online. I said that I would
Down, down.
Are we gonna?
Down, down.
There's nonsense in it, but yeah.
Are we gonna?
Down, down.
Are we gonna?
Down, down.
Are we gonna?
Ah, see, I thought the delay was delaying. Sorry, the bass was delaying. But they're sharing quite a lot of frequency, so what I might do is put a little EQ. Oh, has he already got an EQ on it? Look. We just missed a little, yeah. I had a little bit of a play with it, and it's all right. It sounds pretty good, actually. So we've got.
Down, 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 down.
Are we gonna?
Down, 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 down.
Gonna? Are we on? We're live.
We are indeed live.
Are we on? We're live.
We are indeed live.
Are we on?
So we get a bit as a Waze plugin for it. Let's have a look. Plug wins. Wave show.
All right, so Morgan Junifer and
Oh,
Jennifer
oh,
Stevens are sending more
Okay, oh,
files
brilliant.
in.
Noise, it's not even noise, is it? I suppose it is.
It's breathing, is what it is.
Yeah. I mean, taking off the bottom end of it would be quite good. So what I'll do is I'll just put a quick EQ on there, and I'll get a bit too close to the mic. I don't want me blowing into it like a blowy thing. Is that all right? Can you hear me? Yeah. Tommy, can you hear me? EQ8, that'll do. Let's put an EQ8 on the vocals. Take the bottom end off, so we play the vocals
The
now.
whole thing.
How much bottom end information's on there?
Yeah, we're on.
The whole thing.
You don't want to take too much,
Yeah,
because you
we're
sound
on.
The
enough.
whole thing.
So that's too much.
Yeah, we're on.
The whole thing.
Yeah, we're on.
The whole thing.
Yeah, we're on.
The whole thing.
Somebody said they've sent
Yeah,
some
we're on.
The whole thing.
messages via Facebook.
Yeah, we're on.
The
So
whole
learning
thing.
the noise.
To who have you
Yeah,
sent
we're
those
on.
messages on Facebook, fella?
Yeah, we're on.
The whole thing.
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 Not, I haven't picked them up
The
yet.
whole thing.
Yeah, we're on.
The whole thing.
That's all we don't mind too much about.
Yeah, we're on.
The whole thing.
Yeah, music is listening to the same loop over and over again for hours.
It's gonna be a whole thing. It's gonna be a whole thing. Be a whole thing. It's gonna be a whole thing.
Oh,
Okay.
play it again. I'm sending a little bit to Amy.
I would shaving my balls online. I said that I would shaving my balls online. I said that I would shaving my balls online. I said that I would my balls online. I said that my balls online.
Are we on? Are we on?
We are indeed live.
Is there an Amy sample in there
Are we
somewhere?
live?
We are indeed live.
Are we on? Are we live? Okay, are we gonna? Are we gonna?
Cool.
Are we gonna?
It's getting those. You've got some new samples. Are they in the what's name?
Yes, they are. They
Oh,
should,
yeah,
should
yeah,
have
we've
4 or
got to do it. Noise
5.
pad. Weird noise. Okay. Noise pad. So put noise pad in the blue channel. See what that sounds like on its own. Nice.
No, nothing has come up on my Piro account. It's really hard to access messages on my Piro account. They don't come up that well. So if you can send them somewhere else.
Okay, are we gonna? Okay, are we gonna? Okay, are we gonna? Okay, are we gonna?
Okay. And we've got that one. And what else we've got?
Right, I've got a massive folder
noise.
of stuff.
Weird noise. I might put that in effects for now, just because it sounds like an effect, but you don't know. Noise, F noise, F sharp noise. Let's put that in there as well. And there's one that says pad. So I normally put pads in the orange one.
Pad noise as well.
Okay, so I might put that in with that dirty noise. Put a pad in there as well.
Okay, some dude's giving us like 1,000,000 samples.
Yeah, we don't want your sample packs, like.
No, we just want like individual little samples. Jamie
They go together very well.
Fitzgrade has said add more dick. So, thanks for that.
Cheers.
Add more penis. It always sounds better with more penis, right?
What, have you missed anything on there? Does it? Oh, that's listen to the noises. F sharp. What was that? F sharp noise. Noise pads. Too much noise. Everyone's noise. Dirty noise. Okay. Effects. Oh, F sharp noise. Oh, so that's a bit more of a pad as well. That can go in pads then. Cool. I'm going to make it orange because I wonder what it's doing there.
Yeah, don't send us your whole sample packs. Just send us like bits.
Yeah, I've got a fuck ton of samples. But this is just for inspiration rather than just like, you know, I would think about it because otherwise you're just blunderbusting everything like a mail shot you do if you're advertising that.
The hell is that?
Oh.
Right.
Okay, what I'm going to do with these, I'm going to, in this one here, we've got 2 in this melody. Well, this is I build tracks up. I've got 2 there now. Look, So I'll put one in underneath, and we'll start with that one because we wanted that one actually. We'll do it the way around. So I'll start with that one, and I'll just duplicate that one. So now when I collapse that track, that's the first one in this one. And then it plays again, but I'm actually going to flatten that one, freeze and flatten this one, because Tantra really, really eats up your CPU. And I'm starting to notice it's because you've got delay compensation on Naval, and if you've got it tuned in right, it just waits a second and gets everything in sync before it throws it out. And not a lot of people know that.
No.
And then they complain about it being out of sync, and it's not.
Wise words from a
We'll
master.
Flatten that now. Yeah, it just waits. So my pad will actually wait and do the synced up beats and everything that comes in is synced. But I'll feel a delay when I play my MS.
Yeah,
101,
yeah.
I'll hit the key, but it's a few seconds later and later, and the more you stack up processing-wise, I've got couple of plugins that really eat up the processor, and that Tantra is one of them. So that's stacked up now. So that means that the first one I play, this one is just that one. And this one is the effects noise. I might pan that one a bit. Not that I don't know if they're not exactly sharing the same frequency. It's just that they come in.
Okay, we're getting suggested videos that we should be taking vocals from.
Yeah. Well,
But
apart from your ball shaving.
Yeah,
one.
no, we've got
What's
the.
wrong with, do you know what I mean?
We've got the ball shaving. The ball
Yeah.
shaving's good. No more vocals.
Well, this lead one look, which has got.
I'm hoping there'll be more words from the ball shaving. We want noises, people. Give us some noises. Give us a break.
That's quite low. That is no, because that's low end. I might put that with the bass, because it sort of like feels more like a bass. I know it's a pad, but there's a lot of pads like that that sound like basses. So I'm going to bang that into the bass, because the reason for that as well is because in my bass group, you will notice I've got less of the bass rolled off. In fact, hardly any of it at all. I'll add a bit more of top end because it's got some top end, but just generally just to keep it it just tamed down.
Dave, where can you send samples? I'll tag you. I might not be able to tag you actually. There's a post in the Unsigned Review Live playlist. I don't know if you're friends with Warren. I'm using Warren's account. Ah, yeah, we are. Alright, there you go, Dave, I've tagged.
Okay, nice. Apologies if I'm sat there with a dog end in my mouth. It's just a habit. It's like sucking your thumb, I think.
Psyched Freak says there's some stuff in there.
Yeah. So I was going to move that and separate them. I suppose we could have that on a separate one, but I think that pad just fills at the base, to be fair. Do you think?
I'm good with it if you're good with it.
Sounds really good with that bass, actually. Right, what else we got? We got some more new stuff, have we? No, we got effects noise. What was that effects? Didn't effects? Let's have a listen. What's this?
Yes, indeed, Psyched Freaks, it is distorted stuff.
There is a lot of distorted stuff coming in. Everyone's into this. Seems to be. I think there's probably a
Thing that's going on, of what's going on.
Of the age.
Yeah.
The time was at
Yeah.
the moment. People feel fucking distorted, don't they? Do you know what I mean? I feel pretty fucking distorted a lot of the time.
Yeah, tell me about it.
And it's not nice. But I'd rather make myself feel distorted by listening to distorted music than have society and fucking things that are happening make me distorted. But that's another story.
That is another story, that's a whole different...
So that's low as well, but I'm going to put that in. What I normally have on effects are either sweeps and stuff and spot effects like bills and little short effects. Not often things like that. So I'm going to go into the blue one and add that as a blue.
Stefan
another
Attic
layer.
says BPM to AM6 works fine too.
BPM to AM6.
Yeah.
What's that then?
I don't know. Maybe we'll get some clarification on that. Anywho,
B.
PM to
Is that
AM6.
BPM? That's not a B.
It is. BBM.
BBM to AM6.
AM6,
B flat minor.
Oh right. Oh,
So
A major
minus-
6.
A
Yeah, that
minus
makes
6.
that makes much more sense now.
It's not A major 6. You wouldn't put an M. You just say A6.
Yeah.
Like the motor, or like the road.
Ah.
But we all prefer the A4, don't we? Or the 303. Do you know we've got a road called the 303
we do
round
the
here? Do you know that? Does everyone know that? That
The
where we live,
A303.
me and Mark live round here, just down the road on Weatherstone-Henge, which is fucking cool as well. There is a road called the 303. It's the A303, and that's how you get to Stonehenge, basically. So even before there was raves and things and 303s, hippies were going down the 303 to get to Stonehenge. Cool.
Morgan says, see what it
Talk
sounds
shit.
like stretched out massively.
What? The whole track?
No, I don't think so. I think that's his sound.
Oh, his sound. It's all right, but you've got to use something like Paul Stretch for that. Do you know Paul Stretch, where you can put a sample and it stretches it whatever you want? You know, you can put Justin Bieber and it makes an ambient soundscape that goes on for 10 minutes. Yeah,
That sounds hideous.
Paul Stretch is incredible. No, it isn't. It stretches things out and like anti-aliases everything so that you one kicker just go like that and just like I couldn't do it as slow. And you put Justin Bieber in it and it sounds like Tangerine Dream. Honestly.
No, none of that.
Not
None
you
of
don't
that.
like Tangerine Dream
No,
anyway, do you?
None
That's
of
the
that.
thing.
None of that. None of that. None of that. None of that. Cool.
Okay.
What we doing?
What we doing? I
What we
don't know.
doing? What we doing? Listen to it.
Right, let's listen to it. So what we've got, it's not much to listen to at the minute.
Is
Let's
it
take the vocals out for now.
All right.
So we'll just cut everything off. I've got stop buttons on the bottom here as well, which is handy. So what we're going to start with, we'll start off with this maybe there. Oh, actually, no, I've got the mute on.
Professor Dick Beat says sounds badass already. Thank you very much. It's a bit much that one.
Oh yeah, that one.
Is that the pad? Quite possibly.
What I'm going to do quickly, I'm just going to freeze a few things because it's starting to lag. And that means when I say it's lagging for me. So to perform anything, it needs to go like that, and it needs to happen. And if it's not happening, it means something's chewing up the
CPU.
The CPU. That's the word. Sorry, I couldn't get it out for a sec.
So I totally understand when you're trying to do three things at once.
That should be better. Let's have a look. That's better. Insta.
There you go, people. That's an hour and 3 minutes worth of work. Hello.
That's a bit. That noise could be a little bit. Maybe it goes on its own. So I think we'll put it on. Sometimes if something's a bit too wacky to go in it, and I still like it, I'll put it on the bottom and just leave it out of the way of it, and just think, okay,
See
we'll
if we
come
can do
back to that
something with
one.
it later.
So at the moment we're not. So we need one of those.
Get some likes on Facebook. Thank you very much, people. If you like what we do, please give us a share. Spashy or Dicey, coming to you.
If you had lots of time, you'd obviously separate those samples up and
Yeah.
we'd take your. You might not want your.
I like it. I like it.
There's a sort of an indie song where the drummer was like, that's part of the song. I can't. Elastica was it?
Okay.
And she belches and like part of the drumming. Or the drummer was just belching as part of the rhythm in some of the songs.
Oh, brilliant!
Wicked.
Dave sent us some fart sounds.
Oh, brilliant. We can make that into a rhythm track. So I'll get a drum rack ready. Just put an empty drum rack in and just drop them all in there if they're short. That'd be good.
Okay, so we've got a tone from Jen. Thank you very much, Jen, for propping us up.
It's a fart rack, is it?
Well, it will be.
It will be, won't it? Yeah.
Toilet,
So I'm gonna
apparently
call that
toilet noises,
fart rack.
sound, hit can, railing tink.
Okay, that's a bit specific.
Yeah, right. There you go. Have some of those. So we have some more samples.
Okay, we've got tone from.
That's
Let's
from
put
Jen.
Jen's tone in. So I'm going to put that in the red one because it doesn't have anything in it. Yeah?
You can store it wherever you like, Colin.
Okay, I will. What's tone? Let's see what tone sounds like a minute.
Oh, like a high string.
Oh, I'm going to turn it into an instrument. So to make that into an instrument, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open a MIDI tracker. Instead of putting it in there, all you do is enable and just open a MIDI tracker and chuck tone into the bit in the box below.
You got to think that this is pretty amazing. That Jen's sending us stuff from up north somewhere, down to down south, and we're making a track.
Got that right up.
That sounded all right.
That should be. Yeah, that's it.
Probably should get down a bit further. Apparently the samples that we got from Dave were recorded inside the house, just found some rounds and stuff, recorded a couple of weeks ago. It's okay.
I've got quantization on, I think, 8 notes or something. That's a nice little keyboardy song, isn't it? Proper. Right then, so
Proper job.
here's a fart rack, and I'm going to chuck in those fart sounds. We've got, oh, what's that? Can Die Cushed.
Apparently the noises that were...
Okay, so it's that one. Oh,
Yeah.
control, that one.
Hit can, yeah,
not
toilet
pad,
flush.
Tone and flank, and not tone.
No,
okay, so
'cause
I'm
we're
going
already
to
using
highlight
that.
all those, and then just go to fart rack, and double click on it, and they stay highlighted, which is really handy. And just chuck it straight in like that. And now, as it's on there, I can. Oh no, I've got to put it on fart rack.
Can you actually see that one? I don't think. Hold on 2 seconds, people. I'll get a... There you go. That's what
Did
is
you
that?
not see me do all that?
Not really.
Do you want me to, let me just I'll do it. It's instant.
Oh no, we saw that. You couldn't see this bit. This
Oh
part
right,
of it.
right. Oh sorry. Okay.
Just,
yeah.
just that shot here. It's an
just- it's
MPD
an
26.
MPD 26 drum pad.
Yeah, MPD 26, people. There's more to it, but it's glitchy as fuck.
Just start it on the one. Just move the. You can zoom in, like, and just like put your. It
So
normally goes to
everything
zero.
is start-
If anyone knows what zero crossover on Ableton, it normally just chucks it straight to zero crossover, so you can. So you can just, zoom in a bit normally. Just do it properly, I suppose. It's good enough.
Oh yeah, toilet flush. Brilliant. It's almost got a rhythm of its own. There's our congas. What is that? Oh, can shove. Great sound. Thanks for these, Dave.
What I'm doing is just moving the start point just to a bit of a transient, like so that a definite transient. Might pitch that one.
So please join us for Sample Wars, where we play fart sounds.
See that one there's got there's a little. I might actually use that a couple of times, so I'm going to control move that, and slide that one up there. Ooh, slide him up there. And I'm going to take this one and make it just that one. control move that one up there and do that one, the next one, or maybe two of them. Like that. And then get the last one in, might as well, as soon as it's there. Just because if I see a sample that's got a lot of shit going on, and I've got space on my drum rack, I'll use it.
You're being given knowledge here, people. Enjoy.
Even though it sounds a bit the same.
Yes, Jan, I agree. The flush does sound cool. It's got a rhythm. Right, so there we go. We've got some fart sounds going on in there now.
So let's just keep it simple. So stop all clips. I've got stop all clips on a button as well. Just map to MIDI map to this little thing here, and that stops all the clips completely, because all I want really is the and the. That's alright actually. And Ableton Live's got this thing where is it that one? And you can do that, and it put. Even though I didn't record it, you can press that little square, and it just says, "Oh, did you mean to record that?" And it just does it. Do you know about that bit?
I did not.
So that little button there,
yeah,
that little square one there.
Yeah.
If you play something and you play, oh shit, that was really good, but you didn't record it, you can hit that after you played it, and it will play it.
No way.
And it's like not completely on the beat. So what I'm going to do is go to 32 and say, I'll see if I can get it. I'll just see if I can start one here. Can I? Yeah, I can. Look. Hey, no. Right there. Turn it off. Put it on right on it. Because I got a feeling I had it on the beat then. But it does record it, but it doesn't record it exactly. You know, it just puts it into a buffer. So what I'm guessing is it does its best job at getting what you add, but I've had to move it a bit.
Almost makes it worth doing again.
No, because it was just good. It was just nice.
Okay, people, tune into the Sample Wars to hear flushing of a toilet.
Ah, I see.
Morgan says he's got a bassline riff incoming. Keep it coming, my man.
Nice, isn't it? It needs a bit of the bottom end taken off of it.
I was literally just about to say that.
Yeah, see? Can you hear that? It's sort of like, it's got some like, you can see it as well, look there, all that.
Wobbly wobbly at the bottom end. Ah.
I like that. I might make a variation on that.
All right, let's go sample.
So you can see, oh no, there's, shit, yeah, so that there, and then that. I'm going to put that there now. You'll see why in a sec, because I'm going to make a variation. I want to make sure I know that I've got a variation on it. And if I've got a loop with a variation, put it at the front, because in the folded group you'll see a different colour. So I'll make that one that colour, and you'll see it's got a different colour, so I know there's a variation there. And I want to make that slightly more dinks in it. Yeah, I like that. Not on those though. 16.
Oh no, one of the cameras are frozen.
Oh right.
That one.
That one.
Yeah.
Oh shit. That's not
Yeah,
good.
that's not good at
Oh look,
all.
I've had a bloody turn.
That's...
See if we can get it going again.
Yeah.
Let's go on to that thing there, that Robo Droid thing, the green thing. And turn it off. And that should be on. And then just go to that chevron-y thing again, down next to the 0. And go for the same icon again. Robot Droid and is it Droid Cam? That's not frozen then, that's alright. Let's change the view for a minute as well.
Yeah.
Not front. not title. It's overhead or the ones with overhead and desktop. And the one above it.
Oh no, that'll do.
Okay, that'll do.
Right. So where were we? Start.
Do the little arrows on the right. So
That
going over and top that one there, that refreshes it.
Not working. Oh
Yeah,
wait.
Give it a sec. There you go. Oh no.
Start. No device
No,
detected.
device detected. That's because it's turned off.
Ah.
What it does, it turns it off the phone if it doesn't receive a thing. Receive an input.
Forgive us for the technical
That's
difficulties.
alright, it won't take long. But
We'll
yeah,
be
so we've
back
got like a nice
soon.
little rhythm track going here. Right again,
Yep.
refresh.
Yep. Just done.
And that one's frozen as well, look.
There you go. Is that you?
Right. No. Try turning that off, turn it on again. Turn that box off.
Yeah, stuck in a. Anyway, I'll try and
So
get this
what-
going.
We've got bits going, haven't we? That's good. Right. So those fart noises end up becoming something. This one is a bit out.
I'm working frantically to try and get our video back.
There it is. Start.
Okay. Alright. And we're back, people.
So that tick tick. I want to send that to a reverb when it goes along that bit. So I'm going to go into the clip envelope, go to mixer, and go to one of my delays. I've got an EQ, a delay that goes 2 beats. I have it really simple. The delay goes 2 beats. I've got a delay that goes like 4 beats, like a traditional dub delay, and that's what I got my pans on my or the pan pots on my nano control are basically dub delays, because I never want to live pan something. Is that really exciting, isn't it? How can you thrill a crowd? I don't know. I'll live pan something left and right. No, that's not going to thrill fucking no one, is it? But if you chuck in something to a dub delay,
Oh no, Pan's great.
you think? I don't know. I'm
It
not.
depends on where you listen
not,
to it in headphones.
Yeah. But I
Anyway,
mean,
you've
like-
got another sample from Morgan.
So
it's called
basically, I'm
Hand
going to
Down.
put that on that duck. I'm going to put that into one of my delays. I reckon the last one with the last one's got like it's called swirling. It's just got a delay with a chorus on it, basically. A bit higher up. I like that. So when it's playing on its own, it's got a bit of something to it. Isn't it? So that's it. We're getting there a bit. So we got a few samples. What are these?
Hold tight.
should come in just like do something simple. That should be the chorus. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to break it into two. And this one here, I'm just going to make this into something completely different. With Jen's bass line, I'm going to make it a simple bass line that is the other bit to this bit, if you get me. So it needs to be do-do-do-do-do-do.
Oh yeah.
No.
I like the lower tone.
Yeah,
Maybe.
it'll just... Sorting it, because you don't want to piss them. Oh, shit. And what I'll do on the last one is just maybe invert it just to do something quick. So we've got two definite bits now. It'll still work with that paddy bass that kind of goes underneath it.
Eric says, how to attach send where? Ideally on Facebook to the Unsigned Review Live playlist group. It's a public group, so if you can find it, put it there. If not, send it to me as a message, Mark Gardner on Facebook, or Warren, or if you can get the link to me on where, yeah, you're on Facebook, send me a link via Facebook. Not sure I can tag you. I don't know if we are friends there, but you can literally, I'll tell you what, where's the stream? Oh, there. I can do this. I can do this.
So I'm going to edit both of these at the same time now.
Okay.
Did you know you can do that? You can edit, but I'm editing both of these tracks. And I'm making a second.
There you go. Link for the WeTransfer downloads. Just put it in the comments. Or rather, Warren has put it in the comments.
Yeah. Too many kicks. Hang on.
Oliver snotting his fucking... Hello.
Duplicate. That's better. And what I'll do on this bit as well is I'll make that a different one. I'll put some rides in that.
We on? Ding, 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 ding. Ooh.
This snares are sounding a bit whack at the moment. This is it.
A bit thin.
No, it's just the beat.
Oh. I still think they're a bit thin.
Yeah, they're just a marker.
Someone is typing in the thread for the links. Come on, get me in.
Rise down a little bit. It's still a bit too lively. Maybe just keep the snare simple. Yeah, that's the point. Let's try that. For the second one, what I'm trying to do is to get two different bits, so it's like a question response.
Yeah, yeah.
So you got.
It's gonna be a whole thing.
For this next bit, kind of thing. It needs a bit more.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know. We got more though. Have you got more samples? Let's have a look. Gonna check out the samples. We haven't.
No, there should be something in there. I just put something in.
Hand-drawn wave cycle.
Yes, there you go.
Oh, that's exactly what we needed.
Yeah,
Perfect.
well done, Morgan. Not quite where we want it to hit. Back a bit. Oh, steady now.
How about?
Yeah. Maybe a bit more. Better.
Hang on then.
Dink, dink, dink. Come on, people, send us your samples. Still needs a little.
I'm just gonna put it in and unwarped a minute and see if that sorts it. So I've unwarped
It's
it.
closer.
Yeah, 'cause it's going to be closer because that's he. Who's it
Morgan
Morgan.
Juniper.
from? Nice one, Morgan. I've known Morgan for a long time. Morgan is the one that got us the gig at,
Yeah,
at
Megadog that never
didn't
happened. Yeah.
Oh man,
I was
We're
really
supposed to be playing
looking forward
along
to
with
that.
Censor and everybody,
Yeah.
and oh man.
That was the first of the disappointments, and then 2020 hit,
Yeah.
and then like the disappointments.
horribly wrong.
Yeah, just kept piling up on that, and up and up and up and up and up.
It was a lovely day.
Yeah.
The birds were singing,
And Boris locked us all in.
and Warminster and Pierre Desert Clown were due to play at the Manchester Megadog and have a
Yes.
wonderful year. Touring
No.
also probably with Clown Jules with
Yes,
Dogcase.
yes. Got an album coming out, by the way.
An album coming out as well.
Yes.
Yes. But then it all went horribly wrong.
Psyched Freaks, you can send us a OneDrive link with a bunch of stuff. However, like,
Yes.
it's a, like just
we're not into trawling through samples. Pick
Yeah,
something you
just-
think goes with this song.
yeah, just pick one or
Make
two,
something with your synthesizer. that
one
goes
or
with this
two.
song.
Yeah, just chuck it
Yeah.
us. We're only an hour and a half in. We've probably got an hour and a half left to go. So
That does actually sound right. That. So I've taken the warp off of that completely because I know that Morgan's made that to fit 147 BPM because he knows his shit.
I'm not actually too sure what Morgan uses actually. I'm sure he has told me in the past.
So is it? Actually, it is a bit. I'm just going to do it one.
Just yeah,
touch,
literally, it's a
just
tiny touch. No.
When does that hit then?
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's because the back's all the way out here. Look.
We need to turn those warps off. It is so close. Morgan says, I use a combination of hardware and software. What hardware and what software? It's very, very vague. Psyched Freak says he's going to send us a sample. Excellent.
I'm not convinced about that second drum beat thing. I just do it all with that. Yeah. It's getting too much. Like, you know, you can sort of go, oh, I can make it much livelier, like with adding more kicks and that. It doesn't often work that much because people just want that same groove to be going to all through. They want
Really
it to repeat.
depends on what market you're aiming for.
It does
you know?
really, but I think this is more.
Dance floor.
This is more of a dance oriented
groove, yeah.
beat track because that's kind of what everyone's about. I think.
Yeah.
Mm.
Sales.
Tea. It's gonna be cold, but.
Apparently Morgan Juniper uses Cakewalk, Ableton, Music Maker, Caustic, Maze Tools, Mutant, DX21, a Kawi, K4, a TD3, SH101, R8 drums. That's
What
a fairly
I'd
good
like
kit
to get is
list.
a decent microphone. You've seen that guy Magpie, Simon the Magpie?
Yeah.
He's got a really good microphone. He just does these toys, just records toys, and makes
Yeah.
whole tracks out of them.
Yeah.
Clever stuff.
Yeah,
man.
Magpie's got a good channel as well.
Mm.
There's loads of hits. Loads and loads and loads of hits.
He seems to be doing quite a lot at the minute. He's pushing videos out every day at the moment.
Yeah. Stickness says back again. Yeah, we just couldn't stay away, mate.
Yeah. I'm glad you're back, though, Stick. We did miss you.
Yeah, we did miss you. Good track
Yeah.
last night, by the way.
Was that the one I did for you? That's really good. Yeah, it's really good, man. I got
Trying
another
to
one to master for him as well.
Trying to think of which one it was. Maybe that was last week.
Yeah, if anyone wants any mastering doing, I'm sort of out of work at the moment, so if anyone wants anything, just I might do really basic mastering because I don't know how to do the technical shit. I'm able to turn it up without it getting distorted. So it's basically louder.
That's enough. That's enough.
I know, but I still use a limiter to get there, and I still use all the things. I mean, maybe that is mastering, but I just get to the point where it's distorting and put it back.
Put it back a bit, yeah.
And then just do that of everything along the chain. And I've worked out you're supposed to use an EQ and a saturator and then a leveling compressor, and then basically a limiter. I mean, that's pretty much it. Or an EQ to cover up the stuff you did with the other stuff.
Maybe we should do a follow-up of like a mastering.
I'll do a master, yeah, but then again, I want to make money out of it. So if anyone wants any mastering, and they just want it,
done quickly,
just a bit louder,
yeah,
and
give it
just
to
a bit
Warren.
quickly, I'll do it for you.
Yeah.
But you're guaranteed it won't be like when people say, "I can do mastering," they put it in ozone, and it comes back really fucked up.
Yeah, distorted.
I guarantee it
gnarly.
won't be fucked up. It'll just be loud as stuff, right? Maybe not as loud as chart stuff because I can't do the voodoo. But it'll certainly be
Not
way
yet,
up
anyway.
there, right up to zero without distorting. But 10 quid a go, 10 quid a pop, man.
That's not bad.
It's not
That's
bad,
not
is
bad.
it?
That's not bad.
You'll find me, War Minstrel or Warren Dancy on the internet.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway,
Tap him up. Tap him up.
Cool. What we
Right,
got?
where are we?
We got stuff. We got
What we
new
got?
stuff.
What we
We
doing?
got we got the Radiant Tink. And we got
what just
Candy
came
Crushed. Hand drawn wave cycle.
I know
was
we
what
put
got.
that in.
Yeah. What did you put in? Anything new?
I don't think I did. Oh, well.
Can you do us a favour? Put the ones you got in at the minute in one folder, and then that's it. And then we can add more, and then put them in a
Yep.
folder above that. So just select all.
No, that's it.
Just right click, make a folder.
Yeah.
Let's go new. And then just drag everything apart from that folder into it.
All these samples will be made available for your pleasure.
Yeah, we'll make a little sample pack. What we do, we'll do it properly this time. We'll make a nice little sample pack. We'll put a little pack in with the bounce track.
Yep.
Because what I'll do at the end of this is I'll do a run through and try and make some kind of cohesive track out of it, which is how I write. Because
Yep.
I'll always do this. I'll jam away, record it into arrangement, and then, edit that afterwards. Get everything perfect. I might think the vocals, it's because you can't move it because of that. Make a new folder and put it in that. Just put things in a new folder.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it because you can't do it because I'm using them.
Yeah.
I'm
I know.
using those. Just put
Yeah.
cancel.
It's alright. We'll get there.
That's
And
it.
the new
and then just
folder.
put everything in that now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's new. That's the one I haven't got then.
Which one?
Dippilims, whatever that is.
Where?
Dirty noise.
No, you got that. I'm pretty sure you got all of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't have to take those away.
That's the new folder, isn't it? So just delete them. They're all in the other one.
No, don't do that.
Yeah,
don't
no,
do
they're all right. They're all there.
that. No, that was the Ableton files for it. That's all the warping stuff.
Oh, bugger.
Yeah. So go back to your dustbin. Those are ALS files, and they're the ones that tell Ableton what it does, what to do, because it's just done some funky stuff with those files, and it keeps the information about that. So go into recycle bin. I'll get there in a minute. Oh no, it's gone. Don't matter. Open. No, it's gone.
No,
It don't matter. It won't matter too much. It should all be right. Yeah. Anyway, so just put everything in a new folder from now on, and I'll
Yeah.
ignore that one.
Where's recycle? Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Don't worry. Actually, make one above that one. Go above that one and drag that new folder above it. So just go up one up. And just make a new folder, and I'll just find that one.
Right, back to the track.
Oh, what am I doing? That's the one. Sample Wars 2. Okay, got that. Sweet. So, any new folder samples going there. So, what do we? Has anyone got any suggestions? Whatever suggestions will be off of that Facebook thing.
Not
They were
not very
quite
many
funny,
more.
weren't they?
Well,
Some of them were quite weird though. They were quite cool.
well, let's
Let's get a bit of whole thing.
Hear the thing.
Okay, so Dark as Fuck Techno, Amen Chop Chops, Kitchen Pans in the note of F, an Acid Line 147, more Cowbell, yeah, Wubba Lubba Dub Dub, Brutal Dubstep. So the fact that we've got anything out of those suggestions is amazing.
Amen. Let's get an amen in there then. Amen Chop Chop. Well, an amen at the moment. See, amens. I've got original amens. Let's find amen. The real thing. Breaks. Classic breaks. Here we go. Funky drummer. God, where is it? I'm going for the real. I've got a lot of drum and bass ones, but they're in. Where's that? I'll just find it. I'll just put amen for a search. I've got some, your typical sort of. Oh, that's not
That
bad.
might fit.
That's nice. I like that. But yeah, this is a Ray Keith one, so it's done in. And Ray Keith samples aren't. They're not this sample pack I've got. They're not warped as normally.
Okay.
Which I think is quite good, really, because it means you've got to get a bit creative with it and do it yourself. I'll turn it down, so it's going to be mega loud.
Stickness says the tune is coming together nicely. Yes, I kind of agree. Keep the samples coming, people.
Like that. You know what this needs? It needs a like a big sort of.
Yeah, I'm really helpful in the studio.
I'm just going to put a fresh operator in that because that's making. Let's see what it is. I've got a lot of things on it. Let's get all that off. Operator in blowing. Operator in Ableton is really good for basses because basically an FM synth, and they're known for being getting good for low end. And that. can't hear that, so I'm going to go up. Because a lot of time with basses, they go low, but then when they go solo, solo,
Solo.
solo,
Solo. You just can't
you
hear
just
it.
can't hear it.
He's looking at dwarf porn. Not at the moment.
I'm going to put the groove on that. That groove we had in the groove pool, my hip hop one. Hip hop. Actually, yeah, so that's going to be for that one. And then this one's going to be just on one monotone. Nope. It's a bit clicky at the front, can you hear that?
It is a bit clicky. I think that's bowl. Someone says add a cowbell. I might agree. Blah, 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 blah. Here we see the Warminster in its natural habitat. Moving beats around. Let's just move to C2.
C to a G, motherfucker. No, I don't even know what it is. What's that then? That's
It's an F sharp.
A, is it?
Is
I
it?
don't know,
What,
is
it
it
says
C? I do it like this.
C
I go
sharp.
C, D, E, F sharp, F sharp, and C sharp. It actually says it on there, but
Yeah.
generally, if I'm looking at a piano, that's what I do. But yeah, I'll just lengthen them to make it be more dread. It's hard to explain dread. You either know what
The
dread is or
creeping
you don't.
fear.
You know, and that's it. So anyway, do you want to jam? Do you want to jam with this for a minute while I make myself a cigarette?
Yeah. Hold on 2 seconds. Let's. Do that. Yeah.
indeed live.
Are we on? 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 Are we on?
We are indeed live.
We're live.
We are indeed live.
We're live.
We are indeed live.
We're live.
We are indeed live.
It's gonna be a hell thing.
A hell thing.
It's gonna be a hell thing.
A hell thing.
It's gonna be a hell thing.
A
It's gonna be a hell thing.
hell thing.
It's gonna be a hell thing.
A hell thing.
It's gonna be a hell thing.
A hell thing.
It's gonna be a hell thing.
A hell thing.
It's gonna be a hell thing.
A hell thing.
It's gonna be a hell thing.
A hell thing.
It's gonna be a hell thing. It's gonna be a hell thing.
A hell thing.
It's gonna be
Definitely needs an amen. Do we have an amen?
It's gonna be a hell thing.
A hell thing.
It's gonna be a hell thing.
A hell thing.
It's gonna be
If we're able to finish it live, then we should probably record something in now.
I said that I would shaving my balls online. I said that I would shaving my balls online. I said that eyes. That I would shaving my balls online. I said that I would shaving my balls online. I said that I would shaving my balls online. I said that I would.
Yeah, Jen, I agree. Warren's teaching me how Ableton should be used live, you know. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. No, you need to turn it up. There's a...
Yes. So wrong way.
Yeah, Jennifer Stevens says 100 cats. Try and get it as close to your
Yeah,
lips
my
as you
nano
can. There you
control's
go.
not working. Let's unplug it.
Plug it back in. So yeah,
Oh, there we go.
that's jamming with
Yeah.
Ableton Live. That's how I
Are we on?
want to use
We're
it.
live.
We are indeed live.
Are we on?
So yeah, Warren, if we're aiming for the 9 train, you might want to record something in.
8:20.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, maybe. Okay then. So you think we've got enough then? Have we got
No,
any-
we definitely need an amen.
The amen's already in there. We did the
Is it?
amen.
Is
That was
it?
it then.
Are we on?
Oh, it's not. It needs to be. It's groovy. Yes. Can we have one that's got a little bit more bump to it?
Okay then. So what if we duplicate that, get rid of that amen, and just put amen again and put
yeah,
a proper.
chuck another one in.
I'll try a drum and bass one, but it might sound a bit shit because you go from 178, 74, whatever to.
Yeah, down a bit. Oh, that's all right. I do it with
It
the brakes
might-
on mine all the
It
time.
might oh, what am I missing? All results. There we go. All results. Amen. Oh shit. All results. What's that?
Yeah,
that's a
funky. Bit much.
Sounds like it's in the toilet. That might be a bit too crazy. I don't know. See what I mean? So you've
Yeah,
got to put it
Pro
on.
it, complex pro. Better. Bit more dynamics to it. Complex
We're
pro,
live.
people.
We are indeed live.
Are we on? Are we on? We're live.
We are.
Are we on? We're live.
We are indeed live.
Are we on? We're live.
We are indeed live.
Are we on?
I've got all the
We're
I've
live.
got beat repeats on there. that'll do. Okay.
Are we on? We're live.
We are indeed live.
Are we on? We're live.
We are indeed live.
I'm going to put that
James
groove on it. in a
Loxley
minute.
has sent
Let's
us
give
some
that groove. Put that groove on it. See what that does to it.
samples. New samples incoming.
Are we on? We're live.
Better.
We are indeed live.
Are we on?
I might take the bottom end off of that again because it's a full drum break. We don't want none of the bottom on it in the percussion track because you want me to hear the bass and the kick.
New sample in your folder,
We're
Warren.
live.
We are indeed live.
Okay, let's get rid of the vocals because you can only listen to so much Ollie and Mark repeating it on and on and on
Yeah.
over and fucking over.
Yeah, I
It's
think
not
we-
I have to put up with doing this. you
I
know,
know,
it's
I
just-
know.
oh.
Savage, 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 savage. The fact-
Anyway, let's go.
yeah, right. New folders in your box.
Okay.
New folders in your box.
folders in
New
your
samples
box.
in your
New
box.
samples. Hybrid swipe 9.
Brilliant. A noise.
Yeah. Effects. Send us loads of spot. No, not loads, but send us some spot effects. Your
Yeah.
favourite ones. You know, the ones that you. Not your favourite ones you use in your tracks because that's your signature ones. I don't want your
Yeah.
signature samples. That'd be-
Throw us a
that'd
bone.
be
Throw us a bone,
tight.
people. Like I say, we got maybe half an hour left of the show. If
Sometimes
if
what
we're
I just do
finishing
is
at
just go.
9.
What I do, if I do want samples quick, I go effects, right, and then go to all results, and then put it on size, and select it from size, and start on the tiny stuff. So tiny stuff's going to be programs and like sample pack things.
Truth.
That's quite nice.
Well, let's not overload, just in case they send us a few.
Yeah, okay. And put them on Insta launch or on 8s or 16s. Or launch to drag the whole lot. Got to double click on it. On one of these, I mean. That's it. Put it on.
Grid mode says, just put a small
Launch.
donk on it.
Launch 1.8 do. A donk. Yeah, I don't know about a donk on breakbeat.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. Well, we're too slow for Amen Protect at the moment. Yeah, it kind of works.
Don't know if I could hear a donk in it. I can hear a donk there.
Yeah.
There a donk. Ever heard a donk donk?
Old Matt Donkled. Adam Oliver.
I'll just do it with operator again. Can't be stuck
Yeehaw!
with anything else. I can usually make something out of it. Pretty quick.
Boom, 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 boom.
What we're gonna have then? A square.
We are looking for a noise. Tyson Knox says, hi, do you have this Ableton document as a template to download and share? We will have. As soon as this one's finished and Warren's stemmed them up, we should get as much information on this track and the other two as we can. To you. Bow, bow.
Not feeling it.
Not feeling it. Have you not got a donk sample? Go on, add it on the offbeat, see how bad it sounds.
Sounds right actually, I think. Ain't no motherfucker got time for more than.
Not looped.
might be too quick. It's 2, isn't it? It's 2. 1, 2. So it's there.
Bonk, 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 bonk.
That should be it.
I'm not feeling the donk.
It's not that kind of thing. When you're going on a doom, when
Yeah.
you're going on a groove vibe,
Yeah,
it's difficult.
you don't want to
You can do
stay.
it with fast music like drum and bass. You can
Yeah.
donk a bit up there, but this is groove.
Yeah.
We've got to groove sometimes. It's not all about hardcore. So let's finesse some of these vocals a minute, just really quick.
It's gonna be a whole thing.
That'll come in the other window, isn't it? The other
Yeah.
editing window, which I think we should do a
It's gonna be
special
a
on.
whole thing.
Okay, so we got some bass and another weird noise. He's,
Bass.
hello, can you go? Get low. What about the no? Once again, back is the incredible, the ram animal. The
Once you put
incredible.
those in the.
Oh, give us a minute.
Oh right. Yeah, put them anyway, yeah. You want to get a night? You can get 10 if you want, mate. I ain't worried. I ain't got to go now.
Are you sure?
Judith's got to get up in the morning. If you got to go,
No, I'm not working
Anyway,
tomorrow,
that's
so
cool then.
yeah,
So don't
I'm
worry about
happy about that.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, oh.
it. Takes as long as it takes then, rather than
know,
rush
I know.
something and because there's no point in rushing it. Make mistakes and.
There you go, 2 new samples.
Hmm.
Okay, so we just added a breakbeat. We tried to add a donk. The donk did not work.
There's another little sample there. I'm going to take my 2 out. I'm going to take those out and put that hybrid we had, didn't we? I'm not going to add mine.
It's gonna be a whole thing. Alright,
Brrr.
it's gonna be a whole thing. Alright, it's gonna be a whole thing. Alright,
The
I'm
hurl
going to do is not
thing.
make them loops either, because then you've got to make them become 1 shots then. I'll make that a 1/8 start as well.
The grid mode says, good effort though, fair play. Thank you for trying to put the donk in.
Yeah, it's all right. It ended up with a perfectly good donk in the end. It's just
Yeah.
had to use the right, because with FM synthesis, you're mixing like waveforms together. And
Operators.
on that one, it's not like just sine waves. It's all sorts of waves.
What you want to do is get into the poll. When I put the poll up a couple of days before the show, you want to get in quick with your entries and then share it around so that you push. If you say donk, at 200 BPM, then
Yeah.
we're locked into doing donk at 200 BPM.
Yeah.
So, so yeah,
keep your eye
get
out.
in quick.
Is everyone enjoying it though? Is it good? Is it all right? Is it entertainment?
Scream if you want to go faster.
Oh, right. Oh, what's that up there then?
Oh, that's the page where they're putting in the samples. Like I say, I've just
Ah,
put 2 in.
Wicked.
If you refresh that,
This is
there
nothing to
should be
do. I
more
don't
in-
do that stuff. I just do this stuff.
If
Right,
you, if you refresh that, you
Is
should.
there more?
Yeah. Oh, where are they gone?
Did you put it in there? No.
Yeah, I did.
It's not in there. This is in the sample heat challenge. No.
It really is. It's in sample wars too.
What sort of format is it? Yet another Urca bass. What's that then? Urca bass. Hybrid, is it?
Ableton Live clips.
No. Oh, that's Ableton Live clip settings, eh?
Oh, what the?
Urca bass. What you put?
Wait. Where did they go then? Yeah, that.
That's not a WAV. Urca bass is a Ableton file. It's this the file you're looking at in there is a file that Ableton
Yeah,
makes
tried
to
to-
warp it. So if you've sent me, what someone's probably done is instead of sending the WAV, they sent the Ableton file.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
So
We've
it-
got a web there. Yet another weird noise.
Yeah, I've got that one already.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the
Yeah, the Urca bass.
Erica.
Eric a bass.
Oh, no, it's
You've
not
sent
A.
us the unless it's in the folder in there. No, that is it, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
In the Erica bass.
You sent us an Ableton
Yeah, you've
Live
already
clip.
done is when Able you put your
just
samples
sent
into
the
Ableton,
settings.
you've sent us the ALS file or the
It says Ableton Live.
Ableton Live clip information.
Settings. Yeah.
yeah.
Send us a WAV, dude. Send us a WAV.
Send us the WAV. You just made a little mistake. I often do that as well.
So what does that noise sound like?
That's that one there.
it's gonna be a whole
We are looking for the noise.
thing. Alright,
Who's that? You looking for a noise?
Oh, me.
What just then?
We are looking for the noise. Yeah, it was me. That was a while back. Weird.
Oh, is that on there?
Got some gremlins in the
Oh,
studio.
no, that's what it is now. There we go. That's that.
It's gonna be a whole thing.
Whole thing.
Harold.
It's gonna be a whole thing.
Whole thing.
It's gonna be a whole thing. A whole thing.
Yeah, we're on.
I think I might want it to go start off at because it does like something else. So there's a little bit of information here, look. But I'm not going to use that. I'm just going to set it from the beginning of there, unfortunately. But
Do it.
thank you for the whole sample. So now it goes.
A whole thing.
That's better. Now I can do a break with that now. So you got the.
It's really
so it would've
fitting with the track as well.
Turn it off.
A whole thing.
Yeah, we're on.
A whole thing. A whole thing.
Yeah, we're on.
A whole thing.
Yeah, we're
Something you can do with vocals, because you notice that I keep leaving it on the same vocal. It's a bit cheaty, ish, but select all those samples again, right? The ones we got on there, and go into follow actions and have it on. I think it's 4 maybe, and then next, and just see where that goes. And that's all of them then. That's 7 clips, let's see. So now we should get.
It's gonna be a whole thing.
Whole thing.
It's gonna be a whole thing.
Whole thing.
A whole thing.
That's too quick. So we want it to be 8 then. So let's open it up and make that 8. See how that goes.
It's gonna be a whole thing.
Whole thing.
Eventually
It's gonna be a whole thing.
not boring people.
Whole thing.
It's gonna be a whole thing.
Whole thing.
It's gonna be a whole thing.
Now it's going to moving forward on its own using launch. Now that's moving forward on its own using launch follow commands, not launch commands, follow commands. So they're just going every 8 bars, those are following each other. And it means it won't get quite so boring. And if you forget, because often you get like busy doing the filters and things like that, and you haven't got time to change the vocal sample, much as you'd like to,
Yep, agreed.
especially when you're on your own. That's what I designed this for, so on your own you can do
Mhm.
whatever you want. So it's really simple. It's group tracks, man. Do you know what I mean? Just make it so you don't have to do the same groups as me, but I got kicks and snares, percussion, bass, melodies and synths and that on these 3, and normally have something light on that one and heavier stuff on these 2. I've got my 303s and the blue ones all the time. But I know where I am. Whenever I'm doing a techno set, I know all the 303 lines are in blue. And all the MS-101s are in red. And all that, you know? Yeah. So, right, what we got going on then? We got more? No.
Morgan says the launch commands in live are excellent.
They are. You can do all sorts of them as well. You can have random ones, you know, and have them really quick. And put loads of samples and have them just play out and, you know. I sometimes do spot effects and make them. I'll show you on this here now. What I'll do is I'll make this one really, really long. So loop it first and make it really fucking long. Drag that out to 17 maybe, and loop it there. And do the same thing with that one. Put the loop at the beginning. Loop it and make it fucking there. Like that. And you can have those do the same thing on 16. So you get those going on 16 follow command. And then next. And then if you forget to do your thing, or it will go.
I would shaving my balls on lines. I said that I would shaving my balls on lines. I said that I would shaving my balls on lines. I said that I would shaving my balls on lines. I said that.
Down,
Can we gonna?
down,
Can we gonna?
down.
So every 16 bars, at the end of the bar, that effect is going to go, which is ideal. So it means that effect. Now, if I've got 8 effects on there, I've only got to do one of them. I've only got to do one of them at the end of the 12 bars for the turnaround, and then they just follow it. And the same with the vocals. You know, you can change them whenever you want, and they will just follow. If you've got a single shot vocal and you want that to go at the end of the bar, all you got to do is make it loop at 16 and have it follow at 16. As soon as you hit it at the end, as long as you got it on 8s or quarters, even as launch command, you know, quantize launch. You just do it at the end of the bar and it just keep looping, and then the whole next one to go, the next one to go, the next one to go. Like, so everyone at the end of the bar, all you got to do is drop the drums out and your vocal and your samples drop in. Do you know what I mean?
Wise
Automated.
words. Wise words.
Automated. That's wise. It's just what sometimes it makes things easier.
Grid Mode says, is that triggering any outboard synths now, or is it just all samples?
It's all samples at the minute. I've got outboard, but that'd be me doing it. You know, I got a. I don't know if you can hear that. Got the MS 101.
But that is not what we
But
are
that's not
here
what
for
we're doing, no.
today.
Samples. It's about you guys tonight.
Yeah.
You know, and your stuff that we're making this track completely off.
What
And
the
your
pl-
suggestions.
What the
which are
idea
brilliant.
is you guys have got the synths out there. You've got Ableton or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You could just knock something up really quickly on your synths or your drum machines or whatever, noises, anything. Dave Gabrigetti went around his house hitting things and flushing toilets, and we're using that as a rhythmic thing. Then you send it to us, and then we chuck it into Ableton, and then off we go.
Or you could send me a MIDI file to play into one of these things
Yeah,
as well. That could be something you could do.
yeah.
You know, if you've got a MIDI file that you think will go with it.
Yeah, if you really want to go to the effort, but I literally
You know.
would just
and
like.
you can
play
tell
it
me
out.
when to move my hand on the filter, like, you know, in what increment, you know.
Yeah, like you all have input into
What was
the
that
track.
game years ago that was when you were a kid on Saturday morning telly and like
Oh.
you'd phone up and you'd have to go left, right,
Yeah.
left and get this tank through a maze, or otherwise it would get hit by a shark or
Yeah,
some shit like that. Like, but it was totally impossible because of the delay and
Yeah.
you know on the TV and everything.
Well, things are getting better. You know, things are getting
And
better.
no one ever won it ever.
Yeah.
Because it was just fucking impossible.
Yeah. So that's not what we want here. We want smooth ideas. You know, where do you want us to take it?
So far, all the samples have been bang on. We had one bit to pitch up a few semitones. I say a few, 6, right?
Yeah.
6 fucking semitones. No, semitones, man. Tones. You know, tones. Tones. I'm not a musician. I don't know. Yeah, 6 tones. 6 steps. We had to pitch it up.
Anywho,
But it doesn't matter.
right.
So what we got now then? Any
well-
ideas?
Any ideas? No ideas coming through.
Any suggestions? And how many people are watching just to give us
There
an idea how shit
are
this is?
7 on YouTube, 1 on Twitch, and 13 on
13 on Facebook.
On Facebook,
I'm
yeah.
lucky.
So around about 20 odd. So
That's good,
we're hitting figures that we usually do.
That's good. That's good.
Like I say, we are into the final hour, I believe. We are into the final hour, maybe-ish.
Should we put a 303 line on it?
No, nobody sent a 303 line in yet. You know, let's not do it. I say let's get something into the editing window.
Okay, let's get record. Let's get it flatten everything
I
down.
say get something into the editing window.
Just zero in all the controllers, turn everything off. And what I do now is open it up there, stop it, and oh, by the way, the microphones are going direct out through the sound card, so they're not anything to do with Ableton Live. A lot of people do that and they record a track into it, but we just got it coming through my sound card direct to you guys, so we can talk. Not that you can hear us when the music's playing. Anyway.
Roger Jennings says, how about a big dirty kick and some wobble your arse bass, then a oops, I spilt my drink on you, or right soon crack on son rhythm bass in the place.
Yeah. Appreciate that, you know, really appreciate that. I mean, I you know, I myself get on Henry Westerns now and again. So-
Morgan says, do a quick mix for inspiration. Well, we're about to
Well, that's
record
what we're about to
something
do,
in.
yeah,
We're,
gonna do it
we're
now,
literally
yeah.
about to record something
So
in.
we think what we do, we're going to start.
Roger Jennings says, just switch on the laptop. We'll send you some sounds. Good, do it. I'm going to go make a coffee. Do you want anything more?
I'll have a cup of tea, please,
Yeah.
mate. That'd be brilliant. All right, let's try that.
whole thing.
A whole thing.
It's gonna be a whole thing.
A whole thing.
It's gonna be a whole thing.
A whole thing.
It's gonna be a whole thing.
A whole thing.
A whole thing.
Yeah, we're on.
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 Are we on? We're live. Are we on? We're live. Are we on? Are we on? Are we on? Are we on? We're live.
We are indeed live.
Are we on? Are we on? Are we on?
I would shaving my balls on lies. I said that I would shaving my balls on lies. I said that I would shaving my balls on lies. I said that I would shaving my balls on lies. I said that.
Are we gonna? Are we gonna? No, are we gonna? Are we gonna? We got a bit point. Are we gonna? Are we gonna? We got a bit. Are we gonna? Are we gonna? We got. Are we gonna? We gonna a little bit. Are we gonna? Are we gonna? We got. Are we gonna? We gonna?
Fucking way I'm gonna get 303 likes. Like, there's no fucking way I'm gonna get 303 likes. Like, there's no fucking way I'm gonna get 303 likes. Like, there's no fucking way I'm gonna get 303 likes. Like,
It's gonna be a whole thing.
A whole thing.
It's gonna be a whole thing. It's gonna be a whole thing. Are we gonna? 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 We got to employ a little bit. Are we gonna? Are we gonna? We got to employ a little bit. Are we gonna? Are we gonna? We got to employ a little bit.
there's no fucking way I'm gonna get 303 likes. Like, there's no fucking way I'm gonna get 303 likes. 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 303 likes.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah, we're on.
The whole thing.
Yeah, we're on.
The whole thing.
Yeah, we're on.
The whole thing.
Yeah, we're on.
Are we on? We're live.
We are indeed live.
The whole thing.
Yeah, we're on.
The whole thing.
Yeah, we're on.
The whole thing.
Yeah, we're on.
The whole thing.
Nice little clunky noise at the end.
Right at the end there.
Nice.
Perfect timing. Jen
So that
says.
do, just like, you know, we've got some loops now. Let me stop recording.
Jen says you've both done great in 3 hours. Jen, I did nothing
And-
but make encouraging noises.
There we are. Oh yeah, and the LPD8s, the bits of the drum rolls on, I'll have to enable those now. So you go into IO, and I'm putting them on auto. I have them on in because I never want to have to enable them. I just want to be able to do drum rolls whenever I want. But they recorded basically, so that's nice.
Nice.
It's gonna be a whole thing.
He might not like parts of it. You can like, you know, all those different vocals
That's the
are all
whole
there,
point.
look, but you
Which
can edit
window
it
have you got on
afterwards.
display? Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah, so we'll just get the whole thing up there. The whole thing, like,
The whole thing.
you know,
I'll
we
sing
know.
the theme tune.
There we go. So that's the whole track there, all written there. So all you got to do, I mean, I wouldn't mind moving it a bit. Some of the bits don't come in at the right bit, and
That's what the chipping
yeah,
away
but that's
is
what
all
it's
about.
about. You know, you notice I missed a cut of the kit drums, and I do that live. When I play live, I miss those kit drums all the fucking time, and that's part of the bit. I like being scared and like doing fake drops because. Like I remember being at raves and DJs would do fake drops all the time. You'd get a build up and a build up, and you
Oh,
go to go,
that was the
and then
track
you go,
that
"Oh,
Sticks
you
put in,
fucker."
actually.
And
It's
it's got a fake drop in it. I
what,
bet.
no,
they
no,
all do it.
it sounded like
My
he had
my
three
mates used to do
decks,
it to catch us
and he
out.
was mixing between the decks. It was brilliant.
Well, my mates used to do it to catch us out. You know, my mates like Martian and Del Martin, Rob Black, and all that. They quite often throw in a fake drop, and you'd go, oh, and they'd look up. You'd look up, and they'd be laughing at everybody because they knew they were just about to fucking have it, and they did a fucking, you know, another bar. And a lot of records have got that anyway. I think, you know, I think not all records go 12, 12, 12 all the time. Sometimes they'll have a, you know, a break of a bar. I'm pretty rigid, I'm a bit conservative of my tunes.
Right, so what we got?
Silence, uncomfortable silence while I drink tea. That's what I'm doing out of camera. I'm drinking tea. Not that you can see on there.
Yeah, no, let's give it a minute.
Yeah, so that's it really. So now we've got you can see the arrangement track there. What I recorded using the LPD8s is all on these two tracks here, which is the LPD8 MIDI. That LPD8 MIDI goes from there to the drum track, all right, and this stutter edit, okay. So if we go down to the LPD8 MIDI and look at its I/O, you can see that it's going to LPD8, going to drums, and to the isotope stutter edit. So this is playing a MIDI keyboard in the stutter edit program. So if we go to preset manager, you can see along the back here, these are all MIDI keyboards, and this is my Warren's drum roll stutter. So these are basically stutter edit things that were kind of in there already, made by BT. BT, the is he drum and bass producer? Is that right? Yeah, of course he is. Yeah. Has got a bank in there with loads of things that you can use, a bit like a Chaos pad. But these are pretty much done like one, you know, a 4-beat drum and an 8-beat drum, so that I can record it and, you know, do drum rolls live basically. And that's our tracks there. Let's go. I don't know what's going on here. I like things to be tight.
It's gonna be a whole thing.
The whole thing.
It's gonna be a whole thing.
The whole thing.
A whole thing.
Yeah. There was a few sort of like.
Are we on? We're live.
We are indeed live.
Are we on? Are we on? Are we on?
I would shave my balls online.
they're still
I
there.
said that I would shave my balls online. I said that I would shave my balls online. I said that I would shave my balls online. I said that.
Are we gonna? Are we gonna? No, are we gonna? Are we? You know, we got a bit point. Are we gonna? Are we? You know, we got. Are we gonna? Are we? You know, we got. Are we gonna? Are we gonna? A little bit. Are we gonna? Are we? You know, we got. Are we gonna? Are we gonna?
Fucking way I'm gonna get 303 likes. Like, there's no fucking way I'm gonna get 303 likes. Like, there's no fucking way I'm gonna get 303 likes. Like, there's no fucking way I'm gonna get 303 likes. Like,
How weird. I'm not getting a lot of the comments from Facebook. How weird.
No, right. Yeah, it's just very rough copy.
Yeah, that's a bit much.
Oh no, that's for that. I didn't have the arrow on. That arrow, let's go back a minute. So it should sound like this. That thing there, means recording MIDI. And if you've got that arrow, it means that
Where are you?
it's
Alright, okay.
it means it's playing the automation that you put on there, which is
Right, you got 2 more samples in your box.
yeah. I don't think I wanted that on there really. Let's just get rid of that weird one.
Yeah, I'm not getting messages from Facebook. Oh, is that because we're not streaming to Facebook?
There you go. Let's put the drums back where they should have been, where I missed it.
We're all online? I don't know what's going on.
No, it's that supposed to be there, wasn't it? Was it? Where was it? Where's that roll supposed to be then? Let's get this breakdown sorted out because it's fucked up. What you need is from here. So I'm gonna put a marker so I know where I am. There. And then do the roll that I missed, which should be that one there, I think. And there.
Had to cut and paste.
And then put a filter on it. Where am I? This is what I should have done in the first place. So I'll just delete all that and just put it on there manually. Oh, maybe is it up there, is it? No, of course it isn't. It's down there, isn't it, surely? That's it. I'm going to get rid of those errant breaks. I didn't mean to put that break in there. So let's get rid of that there. It's a bit of a long thing, isn't it?
It's the editing process.
So I'm going to get rid of this one here. I'm going to actually just go into edit and go delete time. So I fucking put too much stuff there. And that's more, oh no, not
You
duplicate. Delete time. That's more like it. And that should come in on the 1, which it doesn't. So let's sort that out. Undo. Bring that back. And I like to actually stop my rolls a bar before the end, so I might make this the whole thing actually. Let's do that. Let's do that there. Bring that back to here. And go down to the roll again. Might as well put that on the 1.
Sure.
That's my slack. Make it as long as your whole thing.
Oh, the joy of Ableton, eh? Love the start.
So I fucked up there. Look, what's going on here then? There's a break not
Sounds
playing.
like it
Oh, I know what it is. I did a. That's it. Let's get rid of all that shit. Another thing as well is like get like the where have we got our melody coming from? It's on here, no. Is it on melody in there? Where is it? Maybe it's not that one, maybe it's this one. Okay, where is the... Oh, is it on red? Yeah. And cut it off, oh, excuse me, cut it off, so Control E to split it there. and then take it back to one of these notes here to like give it a bit of proper space. Maybe the next one. Actually, make that one different. Like that. Nice. You got that. Another thing to do on the master is another trick, proper trick. Like just get Unity or any gain control plugin, right, and put it on the Unity. Sorry, Unity. I was looking for gain control. Utility. Sorry, on the master, and look, select the gain, and it will automatically put the automation for the gain on here, right, and then just before the drop, which is where there, take the track down in the last 2 bars about 2 dB, so big it right up on the master volume so you can see it really well, right, and you want to go down a couple of dB, so I'll just put it on, press, where is it again? Shit. Oh, there, here. Put it on the pencil button thingy, right, and then just take it down 2 dBs, and it gives, no one's going to notice that, but it means when it slams back in again, it's going to appear louder. Let's see if it works, and maybe put some extra breaks in at the same time. Bless you.
Thank you.
Um,
Spreading corona.
yeah, so maybe we could add something else to that. Did you say there's some more samples? Is it a break
Yep,
or
there is.
something?
No. It's an 8-bar something from
Museum Sings.
and the bass line.
Sounds like a Spectrum game.
That is not a bass line.
That's not a bass line, that's Manic Minor.
I don't think that's how it's supposed to
Maybe
sound.
that's Jet Set Willy. You plug it in, put it, honestly, you record that to a tape cassette, right, and play it into a Spectrum, you'll be able to play a fucking game with it. Let's hear that again. Let's play it a bit
Oh, do we have
quieter.
to?
Yeah, because people said they're going to use it.
Yeah, we can't use that.
We can't use that now.
How long? It goes on for fucking. Does it continue? Because the waveform's massive.
Yeah, it's huge.
Does it?
It's, yeah.
Not.
Museum Sings all right though.
Yeah, we'll take that. So Nick, I think
Right,
it was Nick. Was it Nick?
mhm.
Alex, your
Oh, maybe there's a
your
different
WAV was.
Amen, is there? The Ray Keefe, which one have we got on there? The Amen 05 we got on there, have we? Yeah. Tell you what then, let's make that the Ray Keefe one all up to here. So take that one out, and then you can't see it, but I'm going over to a second view, second window, and I'm just going to drag that Ray Keefe one from the second window magically over here like that.
Jen says slight volume drop before volume dip before the drop. Thumbs
Yeah,
up.
slot volume dip. Yeah, so what it is, it gives the listener perceivable that when it comes in, it's actually more massive than it really is, because you've just like chucked their volume down a little bit, just slightly, and it's just a. I saw another producer doing it. I just stole it. It's not my idea.
Plagiarism is
Let's get rid of that one as well. and
best
put-
form of flattery.
Yeah, it is. Mimicry, isn't it?
Mm.
Mimicry is the best form of flattery because it ends with an E. So that's why they say that. And all good rays start with an E.
All good raves start with an E. Nice Mitsubishi.
So
or
but
Dunk,
what we've
please.
done is replace the Ray Keefe one for the Amen one. I should have done them in different colours, but I didn't. So I will
Never
do.
mind.
I will do. I'm just going to do it like now. That's the Amen as a sort of a browny colour. All right. Oh, I want it on there as well, probably, because it's not there. So now we've got. So we should get a riser. What I'm going to do is going to just go uplifter, uplifter, uplifter.
Yes, Jen. Everything does indeed start with an E.
So I'm just going to grab a random uplifter just to put in the break.
Well,
Not
first
not
one kind of
dinkly
worked.
bell. What, the silent
Do
one?
do 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 do.
Oh, that one.
No, that one.
That'll do. Let's put.
There's nothing there.
Yes, it's not started yet. Let's check another audio track in. Let's see where the drop is, because otherwise you'd be scratching around for ages trying to find that drop. What I normally do is just delete one of the markers. I'll just put drop in there. A breakdown. Break. So in the break, let's chuck some samples in. Turn that down. Uplifter. Let's chuck another one in. And on these as well, Complex Pro them because they step up. Where this might have been recorded at 130 BPM, when every time it goes, instead of going, it goes, unless you put it on Pro. And then sometimes if you want to save CPU, because Pro's pretty intensive, just flatten it. So I'll flatten a whole track which has got effects like sweep effects on Pro because it will chew up CPU. Maybe have a bit of a
Stepper. Ooh, steady now.
again put it on Pro just in case it jumps and steps. Turn it down a lot.
Morgan wants to see you look at that weird noise that you set aside. How does that sound when it's reversed?
Yeah, let's put that weird noise in the drop. Hey, good one, Morgan. Thanks for reminding me of that.
Did you put the new sample in as well?
I'm going to put it in with the effects for this one, though. Is that the weird noise? Yeah, it is, yeah.
I think so.
It's only short. So
Yeah. Kind of works. He said, what does it
Maybe-
sound like reversed?
Well,
think
I'll
it
tell
might
you
be
what,
stretched
about
out.
doing that and then reverse it.
Terrible thing.
Let's duplicate that. We need a white noise drop now type thing. So call that down lifter, I suppose. It's only because I've got these things called this in my sample packs, in my samples.
Yeah.
It's not very long. I want something a bit bigger than that, so about 3 megs.
Bit long
Do
and
it.
trancy. Oh, okay.
Maybe even finish that with a little bar.
Beats are a little weak. The kit could be beefed up a bit.
Well, I've got the kicks going on my sorry, on this one here to get rid of that because I don't need to be looking at that. On my
Jennifer's loving this. Morgan says,
select
nice.
all, and then on my Ableton set, I've got this drum bus thing, and it's got a plugin called Drum Bus by Ableton, which is really good. 'Cause you can
Bust drums to it.
you can bust drums to it in a bus. I like going on buses. My mates just say that. Right, so we've got. See, that kicks that doof. So what we can do is choose another kick. The things of these kicks as well, they're all tuned, so they're all in the same pitch. So don't get throwing like all loads of random kits because you'll get a bit in a mess. So make sure you got your kicks tuned. Get a sample. Get all your kits, tune them up. Make a sample pack, 127 of them, chuck them in. It sounds like a bit laborious, but it's worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Bit like L'Oreal. This is the L'Oreal kick. It does say kick and snare on there because I've got. Oh yeah, I've got snares on there too. I could have used it in the same one. What I normally do, I separated them just to make it a bit easier for me because they introduced this new thing where you can see 2 MIDI clips at once. I decided to use that and separate. But my main it says techno kick and snare, but it's just. We can always increase the, put like a compressor on the kick or something and beef it up a bit. Let's try that.
Yeah, it just needs to be a little bit larger.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of like a glue compressor, that drum bus, because I put not only the kicks and the snares, but the hi-hats as well through it.
Uh-huh.
So. And I've got 2 on there, but sometimes if you layer 2 up, like you end up with phasing problems because they cancel each other out.
Yep.
So you can be sort of falling into. I sometimes have 2 on just if I want a variation, but I seldom put them in the same one. If I went like that and then Sometimes it works actually. Depends really. That's not.
Let's hear it with us. Brought it up a bit.
Can you hear it's a bit phasey though? So let's have a listen.
Distortion.
Bit more of a clicky one. The thing you do with a kick sometimes, you're getting if you really like the kick and you don't want to you don't want to compromise it, but it's got no click to it and no just layer it up with a hi-hat.
Yeah.
Just put a hi-hat on the same one.
Yeah.
And it makes the ear think it's as long as you like bust them together, then they kind of play
Glue
together.
them
And that's what
together.
we're doing there. We're putting them in that drum bus and that busts them all up. Yeah. Like minimising stuff. We got more samplings.
There was one, yeah.
So we've got the museum synths. Yeah. So I'm going to put that in too. Just get that bigger. Make that smaller.
Spreading COVID. Boom,
So break.
boom,
Put that in there. And we need to something to make that sound. Even though we've done that clever trick, it's still not quite as beefy as it could be. I mean, as mental as it could be. So break. We'll put that. Call that back in. Because the thing is, like a drop. Say a drop. A drop is really when you drop the needle on. Like so, the drop is this bit here. When it comes back is the drop because everyone's waiting for the drop. Everyone's waiting for the drop. They're not waiting for the beginning of the drop. That's the break. Down. Isn't it? So when people say they like doing drops, they're not doing the drop, they're doing the breakdown before the drop. Drop is just the next bit. So this bit you're working on isn't the drop. It's fucking weird, isn't it? But people always say they're working on the drop, but this isn't, it's the breakdown. I think too much, don't I?
Yeah.
I need to get out more. But anyway, so what we've done is we put this museum synth that we've had sent in by
Morgan Juniper.
Morgan Juniper again. Can we go through the names of the people that have sent these samples in tonight? Because I've been busy doing this.
It's basically Jen and
Jennifer Stevenson.
Yeah, and Morgan Juniper.
Morgan
We
Juniper.
did get some from somebody else, but the sample was not clean.
That's a shame. That Eric bass one.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a shame
yeah.
that.
Anyway, what's that sound like in the mix?
Let's turn it down a little bit. So I mean. It's a different tune.
It is a different tune.
But fortunately, it's the same synth. So I could use it as a synth. So could just go
Sample it
Control
up.
Shift thing and then drop it in there like we did with that sample from Jen and just play it. Classic loop. Where's the loop? Loop. Oh. Loop there. Was it? Surely you can have it so you can start with a loop and then. Oh yeah, there we go. So it's really hard to get it at 0 crossover, so yeah. I might have to just play shorter notes because it's not as difficult to get it to.
Flash Gordon's
That's better.
alive. Oh, Rocket Men, take to your cycles. No, Ming. Chords are a bit much.
Yeah.
Bang some. Yeah, I much prefer the melody. Yeah, much better.
Bela Lugosi's dead. That's what, isn't it? I'm dead. Isn't it? Actually, did you know that the ting 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 is one of the biggest used samples in jungle music and drum and bass? People
did
use Bela Lugosi's Dead with the tung, 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 tung at the beginning of it as a sample in lots of breaks and stuff. It's a well-known break.
Shave my balls.
So that's got to go long now to the 5.
Morgan Juniper says, fuck yeah, so I'm guessing he's appreciating what you did with his sample there.
How about if it goes like that? Yeah, it comes in the break like, and then we filter it in as well with, because every one of these Greek tracks, as you know, has got an auto filter on it, which is there. And all you got to do is click on it, and it's pretty much on the same one all the time. Because Ableton seems to be intuitive, so it opens it up and it says, "Oh, you're always using auto filter. Have it, mate. Go on."
Have it.
Go on, have it.
Have
What you
it.
want to see auto filter.
Have it.
And I think this bit needs to be. Oh no, wrong one. Control and do. Control Shift M. Insert MIDI track. And then just make it lower.
Oh, yeah.
And then duplicate, no, make loop twice as long. Might have to do a chord, only a 2-note chord. God, I want it to go wow, wow, wow.
Stick a phaser on it. No, auto filter.
I'll tell you what
LFO
you can use.
tool.
I'll tell you what you can use, which is something I discovered, not discovered, but I thought, oh, why not? It's like that tantra's really quite mental.
Oh, yeah.
First thing we'll do is we won't have it on the first bit. So go to the object and hit this button, the on-off button, and select it to off. Just turn it on for this few bars, right? And we'll put it on to, what is it you'd use? Is it the glitch? Yeah. You can use this, do the same thing as LFO tool, but you kind of like, let's just do one that's already there and turn everything off. What I did the other day was I turned everything off and, right, let's put it on loop here. So select everything and then control, is it control L? Yeah, control L, and that'll loop that bit. And go back to Tantra, and I'm going to go for the next, what is a bit, turn off the, there we go, off. But it's kind of like, it's a like this, turn everything off it. This is exactly that. So it's like LFO tool, but it's longer.
Yeah.
And the glitch bit of it, you can just make the...
It's only
So we
got a
went,
tickle.
we went from a static note basically, like that, and then you just put that in, and it's. See how that sounds. That shouldn't be on actually. Right, sorry, you got to press the orange button. It goes back to what it's actually doing. It might be a bit too loud now.
No, definitely not.
I don't know.
Barely hear it. Tantra might be a bit much.
I think it needs to be You can actually
Play
do
it
that.
in.
You can just play it in.
Play it in. Record it in.
Yeah, fuck it. Out there.
Warren flexing his skills as
Well,
a
it's not skills.
musician.
I'm not very good at doing this kind of.
Ah, don't sell yourself short, mate. Could definitely be turned up some.
Yeah, and then maybe loop back to that to make this different colour so I can see where it is. And then loop back that bit. See what the drop's like now. There shouldn't be anything there actually. What's going on with this? Yeah, it's just all I'm going to do is go to one bar and delete that LPD8 information, which is telling it to do a drum roll. Oh, maybe the 2 bars. Look, there we go. That's the culprit. Stop it there. And then the frequency as well. Why is that not on? Yeah, the frequency to there. So you get a bit of the loudest point in the drums, and then it stops. And I don't want really much. I don't like having much going on in my drum, on my drops. So we'll listen to what's happening actually there. And actually, a bit of vocals in there would be wicked, wouldn't it?
Terrible thing.
Oh yeah.
Terrible thing.
Where's the filter? That's better. So we had this before. That's too clean.
One knob brighter.
No, we're going to dirty it up with some distortion. It's also got that come to daddy, come to that. You know that fucking Aphex Twin one, isn't it? It's got that vibe to it, hasn't it? But so it needs. Actually, maybe. I tell you what, look, duplicate. And have one with distortion, one without. You can do that with wet and dry, but I don't know. Let's see. and the next bit is. I don't know why that's on there. Let's get rid of that. Oh yeah, because we sorted the drum rolls out, but I had that errant bit of drum roll here, which I didn't really need. Let's go back again. Listen to that. Right there. Why is it there?
Morgan says, is this Gothic Breaks?
Yeah.
I'm down with that.
Yeah. And just sometimes things remind you. I've used the break from a band called Action, no, a bass line from an old 1980s punk band called Action Facts on the latest Clown Jewels.
Okay.
Can everyone hear me? Yeah. On the latest Clown Jewels album from London Bankers. And like, I'm going to see if my mate Ecky recognised it, because he used to have it as a single and I played it, he used to play it as a teenager. This is a great bass line.
Vocals could do it, they sound very dry.
Yeah, well,
There's no fucking way I'm gonna get 303 likes. Like, there's no fucking way I'm gonna get 303 likes. 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 303 likes.
Bit relentless as well, that.
yeah.
There's no fucking.
So what you can do is when you've done your like glitchy thing, because that's live, you know, this, where is it? The beat repeat. So the beat repeats all that information there. So
There's no fucking way.
you can get rid of all that. And
I'm gonna get 303 likes. I'm gonna get 303 likes.
you can do your Aphex, you know, thinking of Aphex sort of twin, you can do your Aphex twin edits type thing. And it's quite quick if you do it.
3 likes. Like, there's no fucking way I'm gonna get.
Right.
There's no fucking.
So you go.
There's no.
Copy it once more and then do 16s on this one.
303 likes. 303 likes.
Chopping and pasting. Morgan Juniper says, sounds good.
303.
Let's go. What's this? Oh shit, too soon. There then. Okay, there. So that's where that needed to go. Weirdly. Is that right? Oh, maybe not.
It works.
It's just like a double it. So there you go. So you're sort of making like questions or like a repeat and then a not a repeat. So now we're going to go at the end of the next one is going to be different. And then actually maybe just take that one on to the next bit. So now what we got then, so it goes. Like repetition of it. And then maybe end the last one with the beginning of the next one. So you go like. I like the 303 being left in it. That little bit of thing. Yeah. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 303. 3
thing. Let's do the whole thing.
The whole thing.
like we're on its own. Like we're on. It's going to be like bang on its own. They want to know there's another thing you do. Let's say like, I want this little bit to be on
Yeah, we're
on its own. So then I'm going to drag up there, and it will just anything up there is going to get murdered. So then we go. So the whole thing just swap out.
Yeah, we're on.
I like where that other track's coming on that sample from the ball shaving. It's on there.
We are indeed live.
Needed a drop there, see? That last little bit. Another thing you
It's
see.
right at the ass end of the track.
Right.
Yeah, we're on.
We are indeed live.
Yeah, we're on. Yeah, we're on. Yeah, we're on.
And from that point there, I'm going to put a little marker there, because all I'm going to do, and you can do little not cheaty things, but easy things like this, is go back to where our effects were for the drop, there, and just go, 8 bars maybe, is it there? Yeah, I can, 8 bars it, and then just put that splash at the end. And also, probably put it at the front as well. So copy that and then just put it at the front. No one cares.
Oh, from the top.
Why not? Bit of reverb on the first bit of those drums because they're on their own.
Weird. I wonder if we're getting comments I'm not seeing.
Yeah, sorry, if we're getting comments and we're not responding because we can't see them. I can't actually hear the reverb going there. Why is that then? It's coming out of it. Put it on the drum bus instead, then let's try that.
This is gonna be a whole thing. 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 A whole thing.
Oh yeah, I've got that drum, that bit there, so that's where it should come in there. Let's just fix that because I did fuck up there. Look.
Whole thing. This is gonna be a whole. This is gonna be a whole thing.
Oh yes, because it's got a filter on it a bit as well. Yeah. Oh, that's where it was. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's there. There.
Be a whole thing. This is gonna be a whole thing.
Let's see there.
A whole thing.
Yeah, if you press Alt and draw, you can do
I see,
like
I see.
what's the name? You can do oh shit. The problem with that is you can see the whole thing, like the whole thing. Like yeah, I don't want to see the whole thing. I just want to see that little bit. So what I'm going to do is chop it. So go back to B, press B, Control E, and get right into that, and then just put it right at the front. And I know that's my drum roll bit.
This is gonna be a whole thing.
Oh, there's more bits coming in. Where's that then? Oh, okay.
Okay, we've now been streaming for 3 hours.
Oh,
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, you have at best 20 minutes left.
right then. So yeah, We should be able to get like a.
I think with
I
that,
don't know if I can hear it. I can't. Why can I hear that frequency out?
It's gonna be a whole thing. It's gonna be a whole thing. Whole thing. Whole thing.
Ron says, this is why I love playing live. Great mastering. I'm glad that the chat's coming through. now.
Let's have that bit in there then. Let's have that bit here. That's better. That'd be nicer.
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 Gonna be a whole thing.
Where is the drop coming in? No, it's there. Okay, so I'm going to delete that so I can see that there's a bigger space there, just for quickness, not right.
Whole thing.
Let's get rid of all the...
Jennifer Stevens is back and says, sup, bitches? Yeah, the chat's working. It's just...
Yeah, we're on.
Whole thing.
Oh, yeah. Where's all my rides gone then? Did I delete a load of rides? No, I'd put them on.
Are we on? We're live. Are we on? We're live. Are we on? Are we on? Are we on?
Oh, it's not Canelo, that's what it is.
We are indeed live.
Are we on? Are we on? Are we on?
I was shaving my balls on lines. I said.
Oh, let's just roll it from there, that'll do.
Yeah.
So it's,
Let's just
we've got
listen
plenty
to
of
it.
time to listen to the whole thing.
Yeah.
The whole thing? Maybe that's what it's going to be called, the whole thing.
The whole thing.
That
Enough
seems
about
to be
the whole
sticking in
thing.
my head.
The whole
That
ball.
phrase. Yeah, apologies for any unedited bits on there that I just left up doing the jam. But that's the beauty of it. That's what you do. It all looks like it lines up now anyway. Ish. There's more. It needs a bit more air. That in the first bit. I'm just going to see if I can turn that on. I'm not going to stop it.
Yeah, just let it run.
I'm going to let it run. Yeah.
Yeah, let it Thank you, Eric. He says we kick ass. Touch light with the effects.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a whole thing.
Whole thing.
It's gonna be a whole thing.
Whole thing.
It's gonna be a whole thing. It's gonna be a whole thing.
Whole thing.
A whole thing.
Yeah, we're on.
A whole thing.
Yeah, we're on.
A whole thing.
Yeah, we're on. Yeah, we're on.
Are we on? We're live. Are we on? We're live. Are we on? Are we on? Are we on? Are we on?
We are indeed live.
Are we on? Are we on? Are we on?
We are indeed live.
I would lies. I said that I would lies. I said that I lies. I said that I would shaving my lies. I said that.
Can we get a? Can we get a? Can we get a? We got a bit boy a little bit. We get a got a bit boy a little bit. We got a bit boy a little bit.
There's no fucking way I'm gonna get 303 likes. Like, there's no fucking 303 likes. Like, there's no fucking way I'm gonna get 333. There's no fucking way I'm gonna get 303.
It's gonna be a whole thing.
Whole thing.
It's gonna be a whole thing. It's gonna be a whole thing.
Whole thing.
It's gonna be a whole thing.
Whole thing. Whole thing.
Not sure about that, but
Hey, it's not bad in 3 hours. Some of the breaks are a little bit mistimed.
oh yeah, that's all right. I'll get that.
But you know, it's there. Soft there. Say there's quite a lot of verse.
Okay, we gonna.
What are you doing there at the moment, Warren?
What I'm doing there is just like manually doing the grid
For
to make the beat repeat.
There's no fucking way I'm gonna get like there's no 303 like there's no 303 likes there's no 303 like there's no 303
Heel thing.
Skip it, little thing.
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 Yeah, we're
Whole thing.
yeah, we're on.
Whole thing.
Yeah, we're on.
Whole thing.
Yeah, we're on.
We like whole thing.
Yeah, we're on. Yeah, we're on. Yeah, we're on.
so people, there you go. That's what we did with your
Yeah, we're
samples
on.
in 3 hours. 3 hours, 7 minutes and 29 seconds.
Wasn't bad.
No,
Yeah,
not
I
bad
enjoyed
at all,
that. That was
not
really
bad
good.
at all.
Some really good samples in there.
Yeah, yeah,
Really,
yeah.
really, really good. I can't say how impressed I am.
A big thank you to Jennifer Stevens.
Yeah, thanks
and
Jennifer, and for everybody who sort of joined in.
Morgan Juniper, who literally sent in the most samples.
Yeah, well done, Jennifer.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, really enjoyed that.
Yeah, that was good. Couple of dead patches in the track, but that can be sorted out.
Oh,
at a
yeah,
little-
it's just
little
like-
later date.
You can see it on there, but it's not lining up to the grid on there at all.
Yeah.
Like, so I'll just go in there and surgically
Yeah,
juggle it around. But it's just to get a little sketch of what the whole thing,
Yep.
whole thing.
yeah,
sounds
the
like.
whole thing. the whole
Yeah,
thing.
that was very apt actually.
So these
Stop.
samples will be available to you in time.
Yep.
As soon as Warren decides that he, can process
Are you
it.
saying that I'm a bit slack on getting
No,
these
no, no,
things
no, no,
done?
no, 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 not at all.
No, well, we've got. I mean, they are just they're in a sample pack already.
Yeah.
I'll do
Collect all and
collect
save.
collect all and save.
Can you do the same for the other two as
I'll
well?
collect all and save. I'll delete anything in there which is you might not have. You probably won't have stutter edit, but if you do get stutter edit or you've got stutter edit, you should be able to put that in there, and it will give you my drum roll thing, and also the MIDI that's being sent from LPD8s to do the drum rolls. You can do on there. So it's just a really quick. I mean, I'll sometimes do just copy and paste like I did with your vocals.
Yep.
So I will chop and paste stuff to make rolls like the traditional way, but I just use that for live. And sometimes if you've got it going, it's just easier to do that because you know where the little bits are going to go. So yeah, I'll do a collect all and save. I'll put in my bits on there. You'll have all the reverbs and delays that I use on there. Yeah.
Jennifer
So-
Stevens says thank you for a good evening, both of you. Not a problem.
Yeah, nice one. No worries. Thanks for joining us. It was really good. Really good having people there. I know people watching and stuff, so that's really nice, man.
Morgan
And
says,
contributing.
yeah, he is a bit slack. That's a bit mean there, Morgan.
Yeah, I am a bit
That's a
slack,
bit
but that's
more-
another
mean there,
story,
more,
though.
that's
You
a bit
know,
mean there,
I'm
more.
having an operation. Don't dwell into that.
So yeah, that was this. So every the first Wednesday of every month is this kind of thing.
Yep.
We'll think of some theme next time to do
Yep.
with sample heap or whatever.
And it will be named after some kind of
80s
80s TV
bad
show. I got a
sample
whole list
hunters.
actually. I went onto Wikipedia and put list of 80s TV
Yeah.
shows. So I got all that, and I put sample and collab with different ones.
The antique sample show.
Yeah, blankety blank,
Yeah.
collabby collab,
Sampley sampley.
sampley sample actually, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, or who's we've done who's sample. Isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, it's been an absolute pleasure this evening. I guess. Do you want to hear the track one last time?
We can play that through one last time.
The track one last time. I'll give you a complete shot of Ableton.
Let's
on
have
this
a
one.
look. Let's see what's going on here.
There we go. There's a
Is there
full
anything obvious?
full look at Ableton.
So you can see that it's not lined up. So can you see on there, there's just like some of the gaps aren't right, but they're still to the bar.
Yeah.
And again, it's a bit like that fault. This is a sort of, track that you get that fake break almost. But you could kind of be a bit, you could work out that that's about 2 behind.
Go on, just play it. We'll play it as a closer, people. This is the end of the Sample Wars. We shall see you on the first Wednesday of the next month, sorry, for another round of this.
Okay, let's go from the top. Actually, I'm just going to do one thing. I'm going to take that bit out because I know that was a bit too long. It should have come into the thing, so delete time. And that'll just make it come in a bit quicker.
Thank you, everybody who has stayed on from the beginning. Thank you, everybody who's watching now. Thank everybody who has watched throughout the whole show. It has been awesome. Like I say, we'll catch you on the first of next month. First Wednesday of next month.
Convolution reverb.
This is what is quite possible when you know Ableton inside out. Dave says, well, that was fun. Thanks for a great evening. Not a problem. Jamie Fitzgerald says, wow, that's a lot of work done in a short space of time. Absolutely. Really liking this bit. It's not a problem, people. We have, we've had a great time. Warren making micro edits as he goes along. the whole thing. The whole thing. The whole thing.
Yeah, we're on.
The whole thing.
Oh no, I've got my thought.
Yeah, we're on.
The whole thing.
Yeah, we're on.
The whole thing.
Cheers, people. So let's see
Thank-
where the camera is. Hello. Yes. Cheers, people. See you later then. See you next time.
Thank you very much for tuning in. I'm off to get a train.
Yeah, man.
And we will see you in a bit.